From street side talks to moments that spark, we're chasing the truth, lighting up the dark. TRU Media Show, where anything goes. Real life, real talk. Watch the story unfold. Live in the moment, no script, no plans. On the ride, catch it while you can. Join the ride, catch it while you can. Join the ride, catch it while you can. Random faces, voices, stories to share. Big announcements breaking through the air. No telling what's next, it's a wild surprise. TRU Media's live, see the world through our eyes. TRU Media Show, where anything goes. Real life, real talk, watch the story unfold. Live in the moment, no script, no plan. Join the ride, catch it while you can. Join the ride, catch it while you can.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the TRU Media Show. I'm your host, Nano. Thank you for joining us today, guys. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning. This is an impromptu live stream. I came home and I'm like, there is so much news going on with Candy. I'm going to go live. So, guys, we're going to be talking about Candy today. We're going to take a look at the RWA markets. And this is going to be the first time that you're going to have Hinano just literally go live and just talk about anything. This show is not sponsored, so I may fucking swear. We may never know. But guys, thank you for joining us. If you're watching now or on the replay, and I don't expect anyone to be watching right now because I'm going to be very honest. I want to apologize to Bill and Zombie. I just saw that you guys were live. I don't like to go live when other creators are also making content. So Bill and Zombie, I'm sorry. I didn't know you guys were live until I went live and I saw you guys were live. So I apologize. Like I said, go watch them. They're better than me. But if you guys want to talk about Candy a little bit and see what's going on there, let's do that. I see my wife's in there. Ooh, I got one person watching, or maybe there's 5 people watching. D, are those 4 of your accounts? And oh, never mind. My son is watching as well. But guys, like I said, I want to take a look at what's going on with Candy right here. Let me go over there. And let's see what's going on. So about a few weeks back, we had some tweets from Tad. If you guys don't know who Tad is, right here. So Tad, he is the new CEO for Candy.io. He's the former CEO for Sotheby's as well as Madison Square Garden. So seems like this guy knows a lot of stuff. But so he's been kind of the new leader leading the pack for Candy Digital. And there is a blog article that just came out that says Candy Collectibles are moving to Solana. Now, that's very, very exciting if you guys have been in the Candy journey. If you guys have been a back cow holder or just if you bought MLB or Stranger Things or anything else on the platform and you guys have been rocking with Candy, this is news to all of our ears. I'm super excited for this. And let me give you a little backstory about me before we begin. For anybody that may have not watched our content before, I have been a Candy collector since the inception of the Bat Cows. In fact, let's take a look at my collection right here. I have over 237 items. I've only sold one, and I sold a Bat Cow. Now, why would I do that? Blasphemy? I sold a Bat Cow because my wife never had one. So I sold a Bat Cow so she could become a Bat Cow. So I did a good thing. Think about that. But anyways, so I have had a Bat Cow since inception, and it's the strangest thing. I tried typing in Bat Cow today. Let me try that. And they weren't popping up, so maybe the images aren't being displayed here. But anyways, yeah, so the images aren't being displayed here, but I wanted to show you guys the cow that I minted from day one, which is this guy right here. You can't see it, unfortunately, but this was the cow that I did mint. It's a very slime green looking cow though. But oh wait, hold on. I do have a picture of my other cow. I just don't want to dox something. So really quick here, this is my favorite cow, if I can get the thing up, because nothing wants to work with me today. Yeah, see what happens? Impromptu stream, guys. Oh, this is gonna be tiny, but yeah, this tiny little guy is my cow, or my favorite cow. There's no traits that stands out about this cow. The cool thing I like about this cow is it just reminds me of my Batman, which was Keaton. It's got that nice black and gray accents to it, so it's very plain. It's very what do you say? Utilitarian, I guess. So I like this bat cowl. I paid too much for it. But that's okay. Besides this cowl, I own about, I want to say, actually, let's go look. I don't have to guess. It's right here. We may not be able to see the pictures, but so I own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I own 6 Genesis cowls, and then the rest are legacies. So between the legacies and the Genesis, I have about 15 cowls. So yeah, been rocking with the bat cowls, although I haven't really been too active in the bat cowl community, although I give them big props. I love those guys because they're still going, you know, they're true to who they are, and they're just here for their experience. So shout out to the bat cowls. I am very, very sure that all of them are super stoked that not only are we moving to Solana, but we are getting a glimpse at self-custody. So guys, for anyone who may not have read the blog article, I'm going to go through it right now and just going to read it line by line. And let me play some music. Like I said, usually I'm with a co-host, but today I'm by myself. So now I know how the biggest bro feels like talking to himself. It's very interesting to do that. So let me get some music here. And luckily, I think this is the account that I had music, because this is the account that I used to do Fanable Fridays on. So there's got to be music in here somewhere, right? All right, let's see. Let's see what this does. Indeed, you're in the chat. Let me know how it sounds. There's not a lot of people watching, but for anybody who's watching on the replay, I appreciate you guys. While we take a look and see what's going on with Candy, let me know if that sounds good. Halo, just sing. No, I ain't gonna sing. Forget that. You crazy? Maybe I should turn the comments off. You guys won't read what my wife has to say. But yeah, D, how's the sound? Is it good? Don't tell me sing. Tell me how the sound is. Come on. Let's see. Where's tech support when you need them? Usually it's me. But let's go. All right. So I'm going to assume the sound is okay. I don't know if you guys like soul music. I can do something. What else do I have here? Sound is good. Okay, sound is good. All right, whatever. I don't know what we got on here, but we're gonna rock with this. All right, guys. Let me get a drink of my Amazon right here. Even though, yeah, by the way, the stream is powered by Sambazon. Shout out to them for powering us with these drinks. Today's flavor is a acai berry passion fruit, full of antioxidants and vitamin C's, and it puts a pep in my step, and it's keeping me alive, guys, because man, oh man, am I tired. All right. Let's get to it. We got Agent 415 in the chats. What is up, Guri? Hey, Guri, I really hope June happens, because I'm going to tell you right now, even though if it doesn't happen, I took the day off, buddy. So if as long as the the airport doesn't freeze over because of something crazy, I'm down for June. Let's go. Okay. Here we go, guys. Let me take another drink of my Amazon. All right, let's dive into this. Candy collectibles are moving to Solana. Candy fans, today I'm excited to share. Hold on. For some reason, this song has music. We don't want to play like actual vocals. All right, you guys are gonna hear reggae. We're gonna get a reggae vibe instead. All right, a reggae vibe for Candy vibes. Candy fans, today I'm excited to share an important next step in the future of Candy Digital. Beginning in May, with the exact date to be announced soon, we will begin migrating Candy collectibles to Solana. Let's go. This move reflects a simple belief. Fans deserve their assets on a fast, secure, scalable blockchain built for long-term ownership and broader utility. By moving to Solana, fans will gain access to a leading ecosystem with low-cost transactions, trusted self-custody options, and broader marketplace opportunities. We will also utilize Metaplex Core to support royalty functionality on future resales. Now, what is Metaplex? Well, Metaplex is a free open source toolkit on Solana's blockchain. It makes it super easy for anyone to create, sell, or manage NFTs, like any digital collectible or basically projects out there, right? Think of it as a standard engine that powers most of Solana's NFTs. So in short, Solana's main platform for minting and trading digital stuff, Metaplex is the place we're going for this type of stuff. So super stoked for that. And it says right here that Metaplex Core gives Candy access to more flexible on-chain tooling that can power entirely new fan experiences over time, from smarter rewards and dynamic collectibles to new forms of digital utility and AI agent-driven experiences to go beyond static ownership. I'm going to say that again, guys, because right then and there, that's kind of where it really got me bullish here. From smarter rewards and dynamic collectibles to new forms of digital utility and AI agent-driven experiences to go beyond static ownership. That is freaking phenomenal right there. And I can't wait to see what that looks like. On top of that, they chose this path because it aligns with where many of the most ambitious builders in Solana's ecosystem are headed. And they intend to build at the front of that exact movement right here. So it looks like Tad is really thinking ahead in terms of what he wants to do with the platform. And don't mind me, by the way, I have the window open. I live in Hawaii, guys. So over here, we leave the windows open before we turn on the air conditioning. So they've passed so far. But anyways, it looks like Tad is taking his time to really figure out this platform, really think out the thought process on where he wants Candy to go and the assets and the direction. Because I got to admit, we went from Palm and then Palm merged with Candy. Everyone thinks that it was a merger. I think, in fact, if I'm correct, Palm and Candy are still kind of the same. Someone could correct me on that, but I believe that it was a merger. It wasn't like a sell kind of a thing, right? But basically, they merged Palm to Candy, and then Candy got acquired by a Futureverse, and now we're on this new path with Tad, and there has been some people talk as well, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Let's continue. All right, why we chose Solana. Now, before we get into that, I understand there's a lot of people that are wondering, why did they not pick Collect Chain? I want you guys to understand, I'm a big fan of what Dr. Collect is doing right here. And I'm very happy that Vivi announced that they're moving to self-custody and they're having their own chain. I think it's great. Why wasn't it considered? It's not built yet, cause it hasn't been proven yet, right? It's kind of like, you know, there's other L2s out there. Let's put Stacks. Stacks has been around forever, right? You know, they've literally tested out their product. But you know what I mean? Like, was there really a big offloading on that? Was there really a big test on that? I don't think so. Maybe Stacks is a bad example, but what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of L2s out here that have been established that aren't even mainstream yet. And so that's why I think Collect wasn't chosen. They're just brand new and they got to prove themselves. So maybe over time, because we've seen in the past, projects move. I mean, if you guys see what's going on in Abstract, I don't know what's going on in Abstract. I'm only in DigiToys when it comes to Abstract, but people are moving off Abstract. And so, you know, people can move chains if they want, but for now they're moving to Solana. And I truly believe the only reason why they're moving to Solana is because it's tried and true and it's been tested. And guys, royalties baked in on many chains, not just Collect Chain. I guess it really just depends on how they implement that type of royalties, right? But like royalties, I mean, yeah, Collect Chain's going to have royalties, but I mean, you got royalties on ETH. You know what I mean? So it's like, it really depends on, you know, where they want to go. Another reason why I think they chose Solana is liquidity, right? You want to go where the people are spending money. Well, that's Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana, those big three, right? So that's another reason why. Now, am I happy? Are we on Solana? I would prefer ETH, but hey, let's see why, and let's continue down this journey with them and see why they chose Solana. Like, I'm not against Solana. I've got Solana NFT, so let's go. So I'm happy that we're doing this. I'm happy with the self-custody. The fact that we're on one of the big three L1s. Hey, let's go, guys. And let's see why. Why did they choose Solana? We evaluated this decision carefully. Our priorities were clear. Strong and security-proven scalability. Fast, low-cost transactions. A growing fan ecosystem. Access to liquid third-party marketplaces. That's very key right there. Trusted self-custody wallet support, Phantom. Long-term durability for digital ownership, and strong royalty compliance and enforcements. And once again, like I said, there's other chains that also enforce royalties. So you're going to have to see how they're going to be doing it with Solana. It's pretty cool. Can't wait to see what they're going to do. What comes next? This migration is the foundation, not the finish line. We will share additional details, timelines, and a full FAQ well before the migration begins so fans know exactly what to expect. In the meantime, if you have urgent questions, please reach out to fanhelp@candy.io. Thank you for your continued support. We're building again, and this is only the beginning. Up and to the right. Wait, okay. Let's say it again. The CEO ends with this. Up and to the right. Okay. I'm from traditional markets. I've heard that term before. So we'll leave it at that. Tad Smith, CEO Candy Digital. Round of applause to Tad. I'm super stoked with what's going on with Candy. If you guys remember, I think our last drops that we had with them was the I think it was in October, wasn't it? During Batman Day. And it was fun, you guys, like I remember we were covering the Superman drop. I'm a big DC fan, by the way. So I'm probably not as big as some of the people either watching this replay or even collecting cows. There are so much people in Candy Digital that have a massive collection. Meat Angel, you are props to you. Your collection is awesome. I haven't even seen it, but I just know that you are like the king of the cowl when it comes to having a lot of them, as well as all you other guys right there. You got Matthews, you got Wolverine, you got Prez, who's been around for a long time, Legacy, Dr. Mark, and anyone else that I might be forgetting, I'm very sorry. Alistair. And these are just few of a couple. Oh man, so much. We've even interviewed a bunch of people on here before. Tactical. But guys, in a nutshell, this is really great news. I'm super stoked. And like I said, I've only sold one thing from Candy in my entire existence of the platform. I've sold many things on VV, Digitoys, Fanable, but only one thing on Candy. So this makes me very happy. But once again, like I said, I'm a DC person, so like this warms my heart. We got some people in the chat. Let me get to you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm very Portuguese. Once I start talking, I sometimes forget to pay attention. This is why my wife usually is running a show with me, because she's gonna be like, yo, pay attention to the comments. But let's see what we got here. So we got Kazar. I only have only 24. That is a problem. You need 25. You got to make sure you even that out, right? 25, 50, 100, right? 24. Come on. That is awesome. Shout out to you, Kagars. Thanks for coming by the way. Let's see right here. I believe he has 250. 200. Me and Angel, you got 250 calls? That's crazy. Dang. Wow. Just tuned, watching my Cowboys picks. Let's go. Thank you for tuning in. Impromptu live stream. I didn't see a lot of people covering Candy on YouTube, so I just wanted to come on and give some love to Candy. See if maybe anyone hasn't seen what's going on. If you haven't, though, I don't know. Maybe you're living under a rock. But Kagars, thank you for coming by. Hopefully your picks turn out okay. I don't know if you're on Kalshi or anything like that. All right. So on top of that, and I should have led with this first, you guys. We did have this tweet from Thad the other day. He said, Candy Digital deal closes today, which was the other day. We're back in motion. Also, Riddle answered. He names it Solana. I thought it was ETH, guys. I really thought it was ETH. It just made sense for me to ETH. But hey, one of the big three, right? Let's see. They're moving to Solana where collectibles will be moving. Faster, cheaper rails. Bigger, stronger chain ownership and self-custody for fans. Royalties enforced for licensors. Details to follow. Super stoked for this. I can't wait to see what's going on with them. Like this entire month coming up, or should I say this entire week. He said there's a busy week, and then it's going to be a very, very awesome May. I can't wait, you guys. We got Smurf Dabs in the building. What's up, Smurf Dabs? Good to see you. And guys, stick around because I do have something very cool. I do have a community supported giveaway, and I think if you guys are a Batman fan, I think you guys are going to enjoy that. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, let's continue on. All right, what else do I want to talk about? So I want to take a look at Metaplex. And like I said, Metaplex is basically an open source toolkit for Solana's blockchain where you can create and manage all your NFTs, right? So this is what it looks like right here. So I'm assuming this is the resource that they're going to be using to manage the NFTs going forward. And I'm going to assume maybe we're going to be selling on like Magic Eden or something like that, though. But I have not done a deep dive of this platform yet. Let's see if they got like any FAQs or an about me. Here we go. Here's an about me. Let's see what it has to say. Launch the next big token on Solana. Plan, run, and manage your token launch with transparent mechanics and built-in protections, all powered by the Metaplex protocol. Excuse me. So you can create a token right here on the spot. And it's asking for a wallet right there. All right, where tokens go wrong. It says right here, insider advantages. Bundling and front running make it easy for attackers to win and scare away long-term holders. Lack of transparency, meaning unclear sales mechanics on hand-rolled smart contracts set everyone up for pain. Broken tokenomics. Poor token models kill momentum with insiders holding too much for misaligned community incentives. Even great ideas fail with weak execution, bugs, slow development, or poor UX drive users away. Hence, pure execution and trust. Exploitation by bots and snipers. Unprotected launches often get hijacked by trading bots and snipers who buy large portions early and dump them for a quick profit, wrecking prices before real users. That doesn't really tell me what's going on. Okay, where tokens go wrong. Basically, that's just telling me where tokens go wrong. Where do they go right? Launch on your own terms. All right, this is just kind of, I guess, explaining what happens after you launch, the pool, your auction functionalities, which is coming soon. Auction functionalities. The man was the CEO of Sotheby's, right? Let's take a look at this. Auction coming soon. Time-based auctions with sealed bids. Participants can bid at any size and at any price. Single clearing price at lowest price that fully fills available token supply. All winners receive tokens at clearing price. Can you imagine we burn stuff because of some mechanic, right? Like say burn this and you get entered on a whitelist for this, or you're guaranteed this on a whitelist, or you get an airdrop, right? Or we burn for a place in an auction. That would be killer, right? Like, would you guys burn a bat cowl if it guaranteed you a spot for Action Comics 1? Would you do that? Would you actually burn a cowl for that? You know what I mean? Like, cause like that's where I'm looking at this, right? They never dropped Action Comics 1 yet, right? And good, because now they finally get to drop it in the best setting possible with the man that ran Sotheby's, right? So I mean, we can only speculate what's to come, if it even comes, right? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just this speculation nation, right? But what if it does come? What if we get Action Comics 1 and you can burn it if by some chance you got to burn something that you really like, right? Would you do it? And I'm going to tell you right now, if I had a chance to burn one cowl with a chance not to receive one as an airdrop, but just to go for it on the drop and land one, I think I might do it, because Action Comics 1, I think, is the only other grail I would want. To be very quite honest, I have like one comic grail on VV that I like, that I consider a grail, and that's cool enough for me, and it ain't Amazing Fantasy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But Action Comics, I would burn it. Kazar, how soon do you think Solana NFTs will be tradable on OpenSea? So they were saying, he did say that they're not going to be tradable on OpenSea. I've seen that right now. Let me go look at his replies. I did see Tad reply to somebody. Oh, here we go, right here. It says, from NFT Grit, I owe the community a real apology. Yesterday, I posted that Candy Digital Solana NFTs were tradable on OpenSea, and I doubled down after verifying it with AI. Gemini's thinking mode gave 100% confirmation, and I ran with it. That's on me, and I was wrong for context. And then so Tad writes below, please don't beat yourself up. I was, of course, aware of that nuanced issue and probably should have addressed it somehow when I announced Solana and Candy Digital. But I had such limited space that I did not get into detail. Apologies for not being clear. Up and to the right. Again, guys, he ended his blog with up and to the right, Tad, Candy Digital CEO, right? And he's also ending his tweets, his responses like that. Apologies for not being clear, up and to the right. Bless that man. Anyways, so yeah, there we go right there. A third party for that, right? Hopefully OG Minter still holding gets special access. Yeah, see, I would prefer that. I don't want to burn anything off. I don't want to burn a cowl. Well, I'm just saying, like, hypothetically speaking, right? Like, if you had to, not that I'm saying we got to, like, if you had to, would you burn a cowl to just get your place for Action Comics? Would you do that? I think I would do it. But yeah, I like yours better. Hopefully OG Minter's still holding gets special access. Yes, that too. Early access, like how they did that before. In fact, that would be way better, but to guarantee a spot, right? But then again, how many people actually do hold cowls, right? I mean, you got like Meat Angel. I know Kazar's got what, 24, and I'm not sure how much you got, Smurf Dad. You probably got a lot too, right? But like, you got Meat Angel with 250, right? So it's no problem for him, man. He'll probably like burn like maybe, I don't know, 20 to get 20 copies, but just to burn one to get a copy, right? But then now you got to ask yourself, how many cowl owners out there would burn one? And how many cowl owners are out there? Because I don't know the numbers, right? But it's just an interesting thing to think about is like, what would you do to burn something that you loved so much that you held to get into something else that's better than the piece that you hold? And I think we might have that dynamic. It might actually happen. But then again, what do I know? I'm just a talking head up here anyway. So let's go. All right. So shout out to Tad. Shout out to that. I've been playing this song way too much. And D, let me know, is the music too loud? I don't even know if it works out there. All right. Let's see, I talked about the blog article right there. And guys, if you haven't, I will put this down below. I'll put this in the comments if you guys haven't read this. Like I said, if you're into Candy Digital, you guys have read the blog article right here, but I'll throw it in there anyway just to be safe. I wonder, let's see, D. I wonder if they have a screenshot of who have cowls before they started tweeting publicly again. Well, they can check on the blockchain, right? Like, if anything, Candy knows, and probably all the blockchain sleuths. Like, I'm sure if we somehow got, like, Javier probably knows. If Javier's watching, Javier probably has all the numbers right there. So we probably just got to ask him. Shout out to the Comic Guy. What's up, Comic Guy? Good to see you, my friend. Let's go. Comic Guy, I saw you in the cowl spaces earlier today. I'm sure you're excited. Comic Guy, do you own a cowl? Pretty sure you do. I know you own a bunch of DC comics, but are you a cowl owner, Comic Guy? Let me know down below. Or a legacy cowl owner. That counts too. D. And with that info, they can gauge who is still holding OG cowls and who is just going to market to buy one right now. Very true. Very true. Well, so it's going to be different, right? You know, I've been hearing chatter about that, D. That's a really good point. So I was in a space, I don't know if it's Millie space, but somebody was talking about like how they're wanting to get into, you know, DC's stuff now that they know what's going on. And I can understand that. You know, a lot of people are like, I don't want to touch DC because of what happened with Futureverse. But now that they know that there's stability, a lot of buyers, I think, will be back on board. And what do I mean by buyers? I'm looking at buyers from across the board, not just in the digital collecting space where we're all in. I'm looking at the MLB buyers. I'm looking at the Beeple and Sotheby buyers just because of all the noise they're making right now. It's kind of nuts. But anyway, Kagars. I've been saying your name wrong. They were saying in spaces that there are very few people with more than 3 cowls. Really? Wow, I feel special. That's great. Okay, so then that kind of stands then, right? Like, again, think about it. Like, if anybody watching, maybe I'm a crazy person, but what would it take for you guys to burn a cowl? You know what I mean? Or like a very scarce, like, legendary, right? You know, or an absolute Batman 1. Dare I say that? And don't get me wrong, I wouldn't burn that either. But what would it take for you guys to burn something you love so much to get something else? Now, I'm telling you, I would burn the cowl for Action Comics. Me personally, as a person that would secure a place for that comic. Now, obviously, maybe the dynamic doesn't work out. Maybe there's way too much people that would burn and it just doesn't work out because you want to keep the scarcity, right? But if this is true and there's not a lot of people that have more than one cowl, then that's great for all us cowl owners that have more than one, right? And wants to burn for something better, I would think. Because, man, that would be cool. Anyway, speculation, right? Comic Guy, I have one locked behind Candy. My wife has hers, and look at that. This is my man. D, this is why we love them so much. It is a family affair with those guys. It's not just him, it's his wife. Husband and wife got a cow, guys. Listen to that. D and I aren't the only ones. Samesies, man. Let's go. Yeah, would like to know that number. Yes, exactly. We gotta get Javier on the phone. Javier! Where's the Javier signal? Somebody. Get him on the line, man. Phone a friend. It's Comic Guy. Kyle's going to $20 1 month after custody. You think so? You think so? I don't know about that, man. I don't know. We'll see. And that's what I'm saying, right? Okay, so Kagars makes a good point. There's not a lot of people that own more than one. Like there's maybe there's a handful of us that own more than one, right? So there's that, right? So it's really the community that's holding that value. So I don't know. I'm not gonna just say it's $20, right? I mean, obviously you might have, there are gonna be people that want to sell their cow, but I also think there might be a demand depending on how they relaunch themselves, right? So we'll have to see. $20. They never went to $20 before in the original. The cheapest they ever went was like around $60, and they didn't stay there that long. And I think I was able to get one at that price. So if they go at 20, you got a buyer right here, by the way. Sin. So let's go. Reckless. I'm here late, but here good. Good evening. What's up, Reckless? Good to see you guys. Reckless. So D told me that you and Lexi are down for the thing. I gotta go DM with you guys later because I'll be working on EP4 soon. And then, guys, also at the end of the stream, I'm going to show you guys previews of Fangirls Episode 4. I've got some mock-ups that I want to share with you guys, as well as another series, a favorite series that is moving to animation. So I'll show you guys that a little bit later. But, Reckless, do you have a cowl? Are you in Candy Digital? And if not, are you going to be? Let me know. Kagars. K, as in a strikeout in baseball in the scoring book, I'm a big baseball fan. Got you. Okay. Let's go. So even though, regardless, you're stoked for what's happening anyway. We got the mean bean in the house. What's up, Holy Free Holy? Good to see you, Richard. Richard, I'm going to reach out to you later because I think D and I are going to try to do another security stream soon. And I don't know if you wanted to be a part of it or not, but I think we're going to try to reach out to Michael. And, it's because it's the annual thing. So let me know if you're down for that, man. And good to see you. Agent 415. I have only one cowl. 884. 8841. Okay, guys. Agent 415 is a mint collector of 415, which is why I laughed. Now, Agent 415, have you been able to find the actual 415? That would be cool. Holy beans! Pause. Whoa. Let's see, Comic Guy. I'm only in McFarlane because my wife pushed me in. She's a bully. Yours too, man. Yours too. See, bro, our wives will get along. You know what we could do? We could drop them off at the Sizzler, and then you and I can go play video games. Let's go. Nice, guri. Where can I buy a cowl? So basically, when they relaunch next month, Candy Digital is relaunching next month. They're migrating the cowls to Solana, and they're going to be using Metaplex as their distributor. So I'm assuming you'll be able to buy these on Magic Eden using your Phantom wallet, and it'll be in Sol. So let's go. Andy, let me know if the sound is loud, bro. Hinano. That's a signal that Hinano sleeps on the couch tonight. Luckily, I have a very comfy couch here, guys. It folds to a love seat. Goes out to a little futon thing right here. The big screen TV is in my office. So, really, let's just kick back in here. Let's go. I don't have to leave. I got everything here, guys. I got my snacks. We're good. Snoochie's wife. Anyway, Kagars. No way Tad would let that happen. Yeah. Are you talking about $20 cowls? I'm assuming that, right? Yeah, I don't think so either. Not at all. The way that this guy has been communicating on the timeline, come on, up and to the right, guys. That is like old school securities talk, right? So, man, I want to say the last person I heard say this, because I've heard that phrase before, was DL. If you know what I mean, D. Not down low, by the way. But DL, if you know who that is. Sequoia King. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Okay. If they went $20, I'll be sweeping. That would be nice, though. Absolutely. It would be, what is that? Black Friday? I doubt that'll happen. In fact, I don't think we'll ever see a $20 cowl again. But, hey, who knows? Sweep, sweep. Let's see. Reckless. I'm in Candy. I used to own a cowl, looking to get another one. You might want to get more than one. Not financial advice. Let's see here. Love that number, Greek, bruh, Hinano. Oh yeah, I'm catching up. There is no 415 as they started with 4 or 5. Oh, that's a good point. Sorry. Both our wives are named D. Oh man, I just got like that. You get that Twilight Zone feeling? It's playing in the background for you, isn't it? I have Superman. Of course you do. Is that an epic common or uncommon? I'm a big fan of the uncommons, by the way. No, it's not because of our podcast, maybe, but yeah, let me know. D1 and only. I appreciate the info that has been put out from Tad and the team, and what the vision is and what's to be expected. What's your guys' expectation? Let me know down below. What are you guys expecting from Candy now that they've come back? Or what are you guys hoping for? I would really like to know. Let me know down below. That'd be really cool. Let's see right here. Comic Guy. If I get mine unlocked, I'll floor it for 20 as a giveaway. What? Are you kidding? You better not, man. You better hold on to that call. What are you talking about? Man, I'll tell you what. I'll give you $40 for that call. You don't even need to floor it. You have a buyer at $40 right here. I'll give you it for $40. I won't give it away though. Man, what is the vision? Yeah, exactly. You tell me. Dude, I literally read this whole blog. The blog tells you the vision. Here, I'm gonna give you the link to this blog. It tells you what they're doing. Now, in terms of execution, he said, stay tuned, more to come. See, a common I will buy, other 415s if they hit the market. Booyah. Yeah. My marketplace expectations, we've been waiting 4 years for fluff. I believe after it's verified, yes, I'll sell you for $20. Really? Man, do you not like the cowl? I get it though. It's all cool. It's all good. And you don't have to sell it to me for $20, dude. Although D would buy it from you for $20. I know it. Holy Free Holy stopped in after you read it. Oh, I see. Okay, got it. Sorry. Yes. Actually, you know who needs a cowl? This guy right here. But I'm telling you, once again, Comic Guy. What if you could burn that cowl for Action Comics 1? Wouldn't you want Action Comics 1? Just saying. But I get it. You know what I mean? It's been a long journey with this specific project, just like others. You know, there's also Digitoys, McFarlane, even Vivi. Vivi's been a long road too, guys. Even though they're picking up their stride. All these guys have had a long road ahead. And the one thing at least we've been trying to do is at least support these projects. Now, when it comes to DC, I have a little bit of a bias because I love them so much, specifically on the comic side. So, yeah, I am very, very heavily vested in their success here. So I'm happy. And no, we're not getting $20 calls. I'm going to tell you right now. But if you're going to sell a call for $20, I'm sure Reckless would love one, as well as Kid Arcade or any of the other cows that are listening in the back of the room. Anyway, the cows will soon have soul. D. That definitely belongs on a bumper. Guy, the cows will soon have soul. That is awesome. I love that. Man, we stamp that. We need to make that a thing, just like up and to the right. But then again, like I said, the CEO keeps saying up and to the right. If not, go and look at his retweets. Go and look at his responses. He's putting that. Why would someone put that? Just saying. You know, it could be poking, right? It could be shilling. What's up, Kid Arcade? Good to see you, Arcade, man. I can't wait to hang out with you again in November. I'm going to tell you right now, yes, we are coming back. And how you been, man? I know you've been traveling a lot. Yeah, let me know down below. Good to see you. Smurf Dabs. Hopefully I can win that $20 cow. Okay, all right. Comic guy, look what you started. All right, this is a thing now. We're starting a thing. I'm sour from them making a Web3 mistake that any of us would have had to eat, and them locking me out of their mistake. Got you. And it's the second time they locked me out. I'm done. Understood. All right. Enough said. Dude, I wish you told me this earlier. Prior, maybe a few months back. But I get it. But the cool thing about what Comic Guy said here is he is willing to do a giveaway for his cowl. So let's revisit that when it's time for that. Or maybe it won't be. Maybe he'll keep it because maybe you got to burn it for an Action Comics #1. But I want the leadership of Candy to see this. This guy is an LCS owner. He's also a big comic book fan. He's also someone you want on your side. He wasn't happy with prior managerial decisions. There's new management now. Let's make him happy, guys. That's all. That's it. I'm already happy, but I want this guy to be happy. So let's try to make everybody happy. I know not everyone's going to be happy, but we can try. Let's go. All right. Agent 415 off to post sunset sunrise. Or I'm sorry, off to post sunset. Oh, you said sunset twice. Off to post sunset ride. We'll chime in after. Dude, please drive safe. And this is awesome right there. I used to do sunset rides with D. Obviously not on a bike. We used to take the Tacoma and just kind of like drive down to the beach and just chill out. So awesome, man. California weather. If you guys lived in California, then you already know. Just chilling. Arcade. All right, guys. So that's pretty much what's been going on at Candy. I'm super stoked at what's going on. Let's take a look at my collection here really quick, guys. And then we'll take a look at other things going on in the RWA market because that's blowing up too. And then, guys, I'm going to do a giveaway later on the stream. I have a supported giveaway, a community supported giveaway. But yeah, so here's my collection, guys. I have 237 items in here. The majority of them are either DC or Netflix. And so these are my 4 Netflix NFTs. I've got Hopper, I've got Mike Wheeler, Joyce Byers, and also 11 right here. Big Stranger Things fan. Shout out to the Mean Bean because I know he is a Stranger Things fan as well. Let's go. And then also DC right here. So the majority of my stuff is DC. For some reason, the cowls and certain assets are not displaying properly. But I'm assuming this is going to change once kind of everything switches around. But yeah, this was like the peak for me last year when the Superman movie came out. We were doing reviews. I remember Shay came on and they dropped all of these. Like this was like the most fun I had in Candy was last year when like we were at the peak for Superman. DC was back, or DC is back, and we got all these really rad covers. And we were all trying to chase this guy, right? Because there's only 105 of these guys, and I'm so stoked that I have one of these. You know what I mean? Like, and obviously this isn't the real one, but excuse me. The new Superman is my Superman, and just to have him depicted on here, it's just the chef's kiss right here. I do see some new people in the chat. Let me say hi real quick. We have, let's see. So let's go to the top here. Guri, I will buy Call for $41.50. Guri is trying to outbid me, man. Come on, Guri. Yes, I would, Comic Guy. See, look at that. Look at that, Comic Guy. I hope everyone in the space does great, though. I throw in the towel in the red and walk away happy. I am going to try to change that, my friend, because I love you that much. Understandable and respect. Ride safe. 100% I stand by my word. My call is yours to give away if ever get custody. Okay, but I'm still gonna try to bring you back because I love DC. Anyway, Bones, the cowls are back. There will be people selling. There will be people buying. And what are you doing, Hinano? I need financial advice. Me, man? Man, I'm going to be up here giving you news. That's what I'm going to be doing. And maybe, guys, we're going to be doing some drop shows again because I miss the Candy comic drops. I remember they were coming in weekly. So hopefully, I'm not giving financial advice, by the way. I am not a financial advisor. Bones, you should know this already. That's the one thing I will never do on this program, is financial advice. That's why you never see me on a drop stream, guys. Although I was on the candy drop streams in the past, but I was never giving financial advice. So anyways, my foot in my mouth there. But yeah, no financial advice, Bones, but I'm just stoked that candy's back. And you're right. People will be selling and people will be buying. Hence, a healthy market, which is what we really need, buying and selling again. But I got to be honest. Candy was doing a really good job at that already. There was a lot of buying and selling. In fact, I remember during between July and August, their marketplace was on fire. Things you couldn't even keep any absolute Batmans and stuff like that. This stuff right here was flying in and out of the shelves. The packs were going like crazy. So, yeah, they already were generating comic sales. So hopefully they can reduplicate that 1,000 times more. Let's see. Kagars. Taz seems like a huge baseball guy. I think baseball side of candy might pop before DC. You're absolutely right. In fact, I've been watching a lot of, is it Derek Snook? He's more of the Ohtani baseball guy. And I've been trying to get more into the sports side of TCG. But you're absolutely right. But that only helps DC, in my opinion. Just any eyeballs on that platform, because once they look at MLB, they're going to see another famous name in there, DC, Batman, Superman, and then they're going to look at other things as well. So I think it just makes sense, but I agree with you. Smurf Dabs, hopefully we can still keep our comics going and still vote. That is true. Now, another thing I hope they still allow us to do is read them, because one of my friends, he has another YouTube channel. He was the only one that would read the comics, and so we would do a lot of reading of Candy Digital comics. And I remember the reader was so horrible. And at one time, Futureverse was going to fix it, and they had all these promises that never came. So I hope not only are we able to still do the experience, right, but also we get to read these books. I really want to read my books on Candy. And like I said, big DC fan. And like I said, also, guys, please excuse the noise. I live in Hawaii, and I have the windows open, and I do not run the AC in the day. D! He's yelling that loud, D. The winds of Canada brought that to you. Let's go. That's right, man. Stranger Things. Are you looking forward to tomorrow, Mean Bean? I know they're relaunching the cartoon, and I'm excited for it, by the way. I think cartoons are just as good. We can call them animes if you want. But I'm excited for the new series coming out on Netflix. So let's go. And we've reached the bottom of the comments, guys. So anyways, this is my collection on Candy. Super stoked right here. This is one of my favorite legendaries. And I still remember when I got this, because you had to collect all of these covers, right? You had to get all of these covers to get the golden cover of this. So you had to land this guy to get a gold cover. And I remember I tried so hard. And 1 hour, guys, before the cutoff for this, I woke up to go take a piss. Yeah, they call it pee break, right? Our co-producer calls it pee break, right? Where you go check your phone, oh, okay, I'll pull the lever. I pulled the lever and I landed this guy 1 hour before the cutoff time. I was so stoked. And then I was able to get the gold cover somewhere around here. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not sure where it is in my collection, but you had to score that legendary in order to get a gold version of this. So yeah, super stoked I got that and I was very happy. But anyways, guys, that's Candy Digital right there. Super stoked that Candy's back, and I'm looking forward to the platform. I hope they bring back some old people. It would really be awesome to see Shay again, but we'll see who the new guard is. And regardless, looking forward to Candy and the continued life going forward. So stoked for everybody that's in the project. Shout out to the Back House. You guys have been rocking for a long time. Nothing but respect to all of you guys. Let's go. And I love seeing your guys' faces back in full force. So, but guys, I want to shift over to the RWA market, and I want to shift over and talk a little bit about what's going on with Fanable. Fanable, and obviously this is not a sponsored stream. I just want to really talk about what's going on in the RWA market. So Fanable right now, they've restocked and they're adding newer assets to their platform. And this community did vote, and they wanted more Pokemon and also One Piece. So there's actually a new One Piece Monkey D. Luffy Grail that was added to their fire kiosk. Now the fire kiosk is their bigger kiosk. I think it's like $150 for pull the lever, but there's a lot of good Grail chases in there. But there was this Dodger. Let's see, what is it called? A One Piece promo inspired Dodger piece right here, right? It's a Monkey D. Luffy Dodger One Piece. This thing's like worth like almost $3,000, right? Well, by the way, this got pulled, by the way, at their kiosk today. Shout out to Fanable's Whale, because he is like, there's a few whales in Fanable. I know him. Yeah, one of them pulled this today, so shout out to them. And another thing that was very interesting on Fanable last night is another whale bought about $28,000 worth of cases. I watched it happen in front of my eyes because I was searching the market, and then I was looking, because you can see the activity, right? Okay, let me show you guys real quick. Let me pull this really to the side here, because I don't want to show anything that I'm not supposed to. But this blew my mind last night, and because like I was pulling the lever, I'm more of the base kiosk. It's a bit cheaper. I'm the cheap guy, so like $25 pull is a lot more accessible for me than $150. But hold on, guys, I'm almost there. Here we go. So last night I saw the freaking legendary kiosk get pulled, right? And I'm going to show you right here, because they have all the blockchain data. That's one thing I love about this project, is everything's transparent in terms of what goes on in the market. And this just blew my mind. I did the math. I literally counted them all up last night just because I watched the transactions happen. And anybody can do this, by the way. It's like not like I was pocket watching. Sometimes you look at activity because maybe you want to make a move. Like, okay, you've seen like somebody pulled 5 cases. Okay, so like because of 5 cases, maybe you want to jump in and see if like you can like, you know, jump on top of that because a bunch of crappy comics or cards got pulled out of the pool, right? And so this is what happened right here. I saw all this. This is all one user. One user. Okay? That's $28,000 worth of lever pulls right here. One user. All right? You see that? I'm still scrolling. So shout out to this one user. I don't want to fully dox this guy, but that one user alone bought out this case, right? This kiosk. That was one of the whales. And then this one right here. There's only 18 left in stock. But guys, 18 left in stock pretty much means it's sold out, because nobody else is going to go for anything else in here. But yeah, so amazing. And so that's only what's going on here at Fanable. There's other RWA projects out there. I won't have to name them, but the RWA Market's been going off like crazy. I've seen like other projects, like I think it's Zeets with their digital packs. So a lot of projects now are looking at what these other projects in the RWA Markets are doing, and they're wanting to kind of like duplicate the magic, right? Now, here's one thing about the magic of what's going on in the RWA market, in my opinion. In my opinion, the reason why the RWA market is going off pretty crazy is because of Pokemon and the anniversary of Pokemon, and not to mention also One Piece, right? Everyone's like all into the One Piece and all that. So I truly think Pokemon is and that's one of my cards right here, but like I truly think Pokemon is a big denominator on why a lot of people are looking at these type of business models, where either you can buy in the secondary, or you can push a button or pull a lever and take a chance at maybe getting a grail or something like that. And I've taken a few chances, and I'm a collector, guys. So a lot of people, they can like maybe pull the lever and do the buyback, because a lot of these projects offer a 90% buyback on a lot of their assets right here. So like if I pulled like something from this kiosk right here, like say the base kiosk, right? And I pull something and I want to sell it after that. So I do have a buyback. In fact, I think one of these cards has a buyback. So I pulled this yesterday. It was a 1998 Pokemon Japanese Erika's Paras PSA 9. This is from 1998, right? So I could sell it back to them for $21.77. I need to lose $5 out of it off a $25 pull. But in fact, you know what? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep this card yet. So that's why I haven't sold it. But I am keeping this one. So here we go. This is a 2020 Pokemon Champions Path Charizard. It is a Gem Mint 10. So I do want to keep this. So I am going to decline. Oh, yeah. And that's another thing, too. So this is a hit that I actually went over the $25 right here. But I'm going to decline this because, guys, I'm a collector. That's what I'm doing right here. I'm collecting Pokemon cards. So super stoked for this. But like I said, the RWA markets are going off like crazy. It's been blowing up these past few months. And, you know, even though Fanable's small, they are also taking a percentage of that market. Speaking of markets, the best thing about that, if you don't want to pull the lever, you can go into these markets and buy a bunch of comic books. I'm a big believer in the rule of attrition. If you guys don't know what the rule of attrition is, the rule of attrition dictates that anything that has been produced in mass quantity over time loses that mass quantity because of lost items or damaged items. Or like a good example is you get a promo card of something in, like, say, a Happy Meal. Chances are that kid that gets that promo card, they're not going to go and grade it. They're going to, you know, maybe turn it into a paper airplane or something, or you know what I mean? Or you know, maybe the older brother in college is going to use it as a crutch. But my point being, that will not get graded. So anyway, that's what's been happening right here. I think that's the reason why the RWA markets are blowing up. People are recognizing the generational impact that Pokemon and now One Piece is doing to a lot of the public. And yes, thank you, D. Not financial advice. This is just me talking about the TCG market because it's going off right now. A lot of people are in these markets right now. So if you're all digital, well, hey, shout out to Vivi because they're killing it right now with their drops. They just sold out of both solo leveling as well as Mickey's and Friends. So, and that's not even FA on blockchain. So a lot of these Web3 companies, they're picking up some steam right here. So it's really cool what's going on at Fanable. Shout out to them. And then also one more thing. This did come out today. Incoming heat. Thinking about loading this into the kiosk. Hold on. Sorry, I thought I heard the FedEx guy outside. Anyway, thinking about loading this into the kiosk. Zorro, clean, flashy, and built different. Do we bring the swordsman to the lineup or let this one pass? Now, that is a silly, silly question, Slops. Yes and more, yes and more, yes and more. Because, you know, if the Monkey D. Luffy just pretty much got taken out, I'm sure people will want this right here. So yeah, guys, totally want to see this in the kiosk. And guys, if you haven't yet, go check out Fanable at fanable.io. They got a lot going on over here. And I really appreciate what they have going on here. And I'm a big fan of the project. Obviously, it's biased for me, guys, because, you know, Fanable does sponsor our other two shows. They sponsor Virtual Radio as well as Aloha Friday. So, you know, this is not a sponsored stream. And that's why I'm talking about Fanable throughout my own opinions here. I just really enjoy this project. So let's go. Continuing with the TCG news. I want to bring this up right here. And right here, you got the comic guy that loves Fanable as well. Let's go, comic guy. I want to talk about ABC News joining the conversation. ABC News has 18 million followers. Thieves carrying out high-stakes heists have recently targeted a highly valued item that's not cash or jewelry. They're Pokemon cards, highlighting what appears to be an ever-growing demand for merchandise from the popular childhood card games. This is what I'm trying to tell you. For all you people out here that want to get into TCG, you need to understand something. It's this. This is what's fueling it right here. ABC News has just joined the conversation. Shout out to the Real Video Shane. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. I felt so relaxed, and I'm like, man, I feel like I have like this Shane voice saying, "What's up?" And there you are. So what's up, man? Good to see you. Tell the fam I said hi. But yeah, guys, ABC News has joined this conversation right here. They're talking about Pokemon, but they're not the only ones talking about Pokemon. You got Bloomberg over here talking about Pokemon. Let's see how much followers Bloomberg's got. 10 million followers. Bloomberg is also talking about Pokemon. What do they have to say? As Pokemon card value surges, collectors are turning to museum-grade vaults, blockchain records, and overnight security guards to protect what is now a multi-billion-dollar market. Can I say that again? A multi-billion-dollar market. TCG, guys. I've seen so much people talking about TCG now. I'm pretty sure more and more people are going to see it once more numbers fly out. Because once again, you got Bloomberg talking, you got ABC News talking, right? Anyways, I just told you that in just Fanable alone, they got 2 kiosks that's sold out, right? So something's going on. Just something to keep an eye on. Anyway, Comic Guy, yeah, they talk, but who's playing at the tables? See, that part I don't know about. See, I'm not in those conversations, Comic Guy. That is something that you're in the conversations with. What I see is the statistics. What I see is the data. Go and look at Google Trends. Go and look at the TCG markets. Go and look at gem markets. Go and look at all these other markets right here. Bloomberg, ABC, NBC, CNN, all talking about it. So it's more of hype, not necessarily playing the game. I get it. When you're looking at it from a person that's in the fandom and actually is playing the game, understandable. I'm looking at it now as in the multi-billion-dollar market because people are not collecting these for the game. In fact, if you go and look at statistics, about a good 85% aren't playing the game. They're collecting it for the value prop or for the gene or for like a generational thing or, the collecting thing, right? But most of these guys, they're looking at it for a way. It's a Veblen good, right? These are looked at upon now as a Rolex, in my opinion. But that is a good question. I've never played the game. I'll be very honest, Comic Guy. I try to learn it. It's a very complicated game. Slops, I know you said it's not complicated. I gotta tell you right now, man. I'm a freaking networking engineer. It's pretty complicated. So for me anyway. But then again, Magic the Gathering, I'm sorry. Dungeons and Dragons pretty complicated too. So that is something I didn't play in a very, 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 very long time. Anyway. But yeah, guys, so that's what's going on in TCG right now with those. And then right here, these are the current trends of PSAs being graded right now as of April 21st. TCG, about 27,000 units were graded. Baseball 3,000, basketball 2,000, football 1,000, non-sports 790, and soccer, hockey, and everything in between below 1,000 graded. The majority graded 27,000 TCG. Last 7 days, 342,000, and the last 30 days, last month, 1 million cards. Crazy. So the TCG market is on fire. And I'm very excited to see where the space goes. Like I said, and if you guys have been following my journey, let me go back to my collection right here. If you guys have been following my journey on Fanable, because I'm pretty transparent, I've only started collecting TCG now. And this is only part of my collection right here. This is just what I collect on Fanable. I've been collecting on Whatnot. I've been collecting on, in fact, let me see. I think I got some cards right here. Let me see. What do I got here? Hold on, guys. I was not prepared for any of this. All right. What do I got here? I've got a Union Arena somewhere around here, too. So, what I got here. Oh, yeah. This was Phantasmal Flames. Gosh, I did a pack rep the other day. Horrible. Let's see. All right. Anyway. This is an old one, but for the guys that don't know, because I don't know where I put any of my slabs, but this one was available. I've showed this one off before in the past, but this is here. So bigger. So this is Fist of Divine Speed. This is Nami, and it's a super rare, and it looks like it's one of the older versions of what she looks. Right, let me take that out of the plastic. You guys can't see nothing. Hate taking these out. Once you open the plastic, that's it. It's like you get like dust and everything in the plastic. But yeah, so That's what the card looks like right there. And then I've got another Pristine 10. I've got a Sanji. Same thing from Fist of Divine Speed. Oh, shoot. I got a Monkey D. Luffy coming in, as well as I've redeemed one as well. That's a promo that I got. It's a Japanese promo. And then I've got a Zoro. I don't know where my Zoro is. Somewhere around the house, though. But yeah, so that's my Nami right here. Super stoked. But I'm beginning into the TCG hobby, guys. And so what I've done is, in order for me to get into the TCG hobby, let me go back to this screen. I needed to give up comic books. And the reason why is I'm not a rich person, and there's only so much money to go around. I had to also give up a lot of going for drops. So I don't really go for too many drops either. I'm more of a market buyer. But I really wanted to learn the card market, and I'm still learning. So like people like Comic Guy or you know, the biggest bro who have been in Pokemon longer than me, they know more about the hobby than I do. And guys, I've got the sun on me. I'll be right back real quick. Guys, I'm gonna run a commercial real quick. I'll be right back while I fix my situations here because it's way too sunny and the sun is on my face. And I'm sweating like a crazy person. So I will be right back. Do I have a commercial? I do. Let me do this. All right, guys. Please stand by. I will be right back.
It's tech support. Tell the fangirls we have a code red.
It's time. Can you feel it? It's the end of all things. It's the end of the universe. Oh yeah. You can't delay what's coming. It's here, it's now. Welcome to the end of the universe.
Oh yeah, man. You know it, holy free holy. Tech support is definitely no joke. But then again, you know, the guy who made it had to make the guy that is like the inspiration of the guy who made it bad ass. Plus, you really think I'm gonna let Oz beat me up? He started that fight, by the way. If you guys watch D, can you drop the link, by the way, guys? If you haven't yet, over here at TRU Media, we create our own AI original content. Originally, I wrote a bunch of short stories and I wanted to create my own comic book. But because certain projects were taking too long on their comic book distribution methods, I turned to AI to actually make these things reality. And so now all the stories that I wrote for a comic book, I am now animating them. So the Fangirls is one of them. You guys have watched The Rider and all these other ones. So drop the Fangirls link as well as our AI in the chat if anyone wants to watch that kind of stuff. But yeah, guys, that is the Fangirls episode 3. And that is our AI original content where we incorporate community members in Web3. And I'm really proud to say we've incorporated a lot of community members. If you guys know, we've incorporated, well, obviously my wife and our co-producer are the stars of the Fangirls, right? Raven and Dee. But we have the biggest bro on there. We had Sloppy, the community manager. We've had O'Milly on the Fangirls. We've had Saloni, Metabeast. Metabeast is actually the overarching villain. You guys have no idea how evil Metabeast really is. And you guys will see. Osmond Collects. And we have 2 other community members joining us in the next episode. And I'm not going to say who it is. But I had some insight on what they want to be. And that's the cool thing about it. If you guys want to be in a production, let me know. Let me know if you guys want to be a part of it. And let me know if you want to be a hero or a villain. Because that's really cool. Although Evolve, if you're watching, there is a certain character I want you to be. So if you're watching this, please hit me up in DM. Also, Christopher, if you're watching, I definitely want you in that universe. And there is definitely a character I would love to portray you in. But anyways, that's what's going on with that, guys. I have fun making those things. And believe it or not, on other social platforms, it's got an audience. So let's go. Let's see. Comic Guy. I want to team up with Meta. Oh, okay. You want to be evil Comic Guy. Well, Comic Guy, you already know already. I would definitely write you in. Like, I obviously, okay, where is he? This guy, I already know what I want to do with this guy. I just got to get an approval from him right here. But, man, can you imagine Shane as a villain? He speaks and everyone just falls to the ground. I'm just saying. Bouillabaisse. Boom. Everybody just fall to the ground, right? You know what I mean? That's how you say it, by the way, Shane. Everyone falls to the ground. Anyway, have Comic Guy crush a cow. Comic Guy, we can do that, man. It's my universe. We can do whatever we want, man. Hey, man, if you want to do that, we could. It'd be the Temu version, though. It'd be a Temu busk or something. We could do the McFarlane version. Anyway. No. All right, where was I? All right. So, guys, that is the RWA Markets right here. I also talked about my computer decided to freeze. Now, nothing wants to work. Here we go. It's back to life, guys. That's what happens when you buy a cheap computer from Costco. All right. So, I talked about the RWA Markets. I talked about Candy. Shout out to Thad, by the way, over there. Like, guys, that is the CEO right there that can have fun with himself as well as his partner. So, let's go. All right. Let's talk about what's going on at Vivi, because I would be remiss not to bring this up. Now, luckily, none of you guys heard that because I've got the volume off. But guys, I'm going to play this video real quick. Vivi has got Star Wars month coming up, and they've got a flurry of drops. And are you guys gem ready for them? Now they got the Night Troopers here. They've got Hangar Bay 327, the Millennium Falcon, Yoda, the Beach Ball that everyone loves so much, as well as IG-11. I have no idea who that is, but Edo-inspired reimagining, that's coming too. Edo Scout Troopers, Imperial Royal Guards. Another Stormtrooper. We got lots of them, but we can have more. Many more. Guys, that's what they got going on over here. And I got to say, the Millennium, and I understand there's some people out there that are not happy with the quality. I get it. You know what I mean? And we're always going to have supportive community members out there that are going to give their opinion because they really love this stuff. For me, I do like it. I'm a big fan of what they're doing here with, and I've been waiting for the Millennium Falcon. I'm pulling up Vivi right now, but real quick. Yeah, I've been waiting for the Millennium Falcon to come, but I do know that there are some community members out there that wasn't happy with the quality. So that is very understandable. We have all been waiting for the spaceship to show up. See, this is the problem I have. I never know where anything's at. Like the new drops. There we go. Learn more. Oh no, that's Yoda. We're getting there, guys. This is what it's like when you're doing everything on the fly, isn't it? Yes. All right. 77 gems. You going for it? Who's going for it? Let me know. Shane, are you going for it? What do you think, Shane? Are you happy with it? Are you Star Wars fans watching right now happy with it? Right? Now, first off, my opinion really doesn't count because I'm a Star Trek fan. So take whatever I have to say with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, I am not true blue Star Wars. I just love Star Wars, and I'm a fan of sci-fi, right? And I'm a fan of spaceships, specifically this one. And so we've waited for this spaceship for very, very long, a very long time, right? And so me being as a person that waited so long, I've got like what they call those honey badger eyes, right? So even if there's a mistake that I don't see, that's the reason why I've waited so long that I just want it. So that's my perspective, right? But when you got guys that really analyze the entire model and look at lines and kind of like reference it, that makes a difference as a collector that really wants things to be on par with how things look, right? So there's that as well. Let's get into another example. If Vivi were to drop say the Enterprise, because I am a Star Trek fan, right? And they didn't get the Enterprise right, I would bitch, because I have been waiting way too long for that spaceship to show up, because we've only gotten one, the Big D, and there's some bad renderings off that too. But for the most part, I'm happy with it, right? I'm settling. I'm happy with it because I got one. You know, that's the cool thing, right? The one thing I love to do is, like, you know, if I'm like at a conference or I'm off island or something like that, and I'm hanging with a bunch of tech heads, because I'm in IT, right? I'm networking, so I go to conferences and I hang out with a lot of nerds like me, right? And the thing about these nerds that I hang out with, guys, they're rich because, well, they're in IT. You know, they make a ton of money playing on the computer all day, right? So they've got expendable cash. And what I love to do is when we're in the cafeteria and we're all talking about tech, and I'm like, guys, you guys into AR? Like, oh, yeah. It's like, check this out. And I blow up a DeLorean in our cafeteria, or I blow up the Enterprise. I usually like blow up one of those two, right? Because a lot of these IT guys, they will hone in on one of those two things. The Enterprise, they all remember it. They're all Star Trek fans, by the way. Or the DeLorean. I should start blowing up the X-Wing too. It's just, it acts weird in AR. So, but that DeLorean, I blow it up and then I have them walk around with my phone. Blows their mind. So this is just going to be another one of those talking points where I'm going to be like, yo, guys, you want to see a Millennium Falcon in the in the cafeteria? You guys want to go in the cockpit? So, yeah, this thing has a lot of cool factors. It's got a lot of features. I remember listening to On My Way into Space the other day, saying you could do so much with it. And you can also play with this on the app. We can't do 3D anymore on the web app, I don't think. But, man, these renderings, they look good. And it's my understanding these renderings are different than what they actually look like in 3D. And I've already saw this in 3D, but it looks good. And yeah, you know, and another thing, guys, I don't buy drops, but for this, yeah, I'll allocate 77 gems. I'll go for it once because, you know, Vivi's moving to collect, or they moved to collect already. So there's provenance for this Millennium Falcon. It's the first Falcon. Now we could say that the digital pin on Pinnacle is the first appearance of the Falcon, but I'm just going to go on a limb and say you put this in AR or you put that pin in AR and you say, hey, which one's cooler? I think cool factor will win, right? So that's what I'm betting on with this one. So I'm going to go for this one and then see what it looks like in the secondary. Probably buy another one. I really don't care for the SE. I mean, it's cool. This is really cool. And I would love to, like, this would be a showstopper in the cafeteria. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, this right here, this is awesome. I would love to do beach scenes with this thing. Like, well, when I do get this is going to be above water, guys. I'm going to make this thing above waterfalls and waters and maybe even the volcano. Stay tuned. So, but I'm super stoked for this. Who's going to go for this? Let me know down below. I don't know if I'm missing any comments. Comic Guy is selling his cowl for the rolling ball. Let's go. But can it do the Kessel Run in 12 parts? That's a very good question. That's a very good question right there. Now, if it doesn't, then we know they got to take it back to the drawing board right there. They got the avocado right. No, they did not. I don't know about that avocado. All right. I don't know. Rob Cooks. What's up, Rob? Good to see you. Have you checked out the other Star Wars drops coming later this month? No. Is there another blog article? This is right off vv.me. So, yeah. And I'm just kind of going over this before I get out of here. But, like, is there more? Let me know. They had the little turtles. Oh, I see. He wants me to check out other things besides Star Wars. We can take a look at that. Sure. Soccer ball be damned, but damn close. Yeah, to be very quite honest, I want that too. I think BB-8 looks cool. I want to drive him around and stuff like that. I actually would prefer Chopper. I would love Chopper and Ghost. Like, give me those guys. I want Rebels, guys. That's what I want right there. I was more into that type of stuff right there. Rob. Oh, there we go. Are you using MCP for the Falcon? So I was talking with TBB about this. Big Bro thinks we don't need it. But to be safe, maybe allocate whatever the bare minimum is. I've got a lot of MCP, so it wouldn't hurt anyway, right? I think am I level 69? I don't know. I'm like somewhere around there in my rank on VV, but I've just got way. In fact, let's look. Let's see how much I got. Hold on. Bones, hold on, Bones. You're making me look here. Let me take a look. How much MCP do I have? All right. I have 1,448,000 MCP points. I have 65 sets, 50 unique sets, 205 collectibles, and I'm getting close to 1,500 comic books. But hey, I know people like to say Hinano's fighting. Anyway, hello. I'm going for Yoda and Falcon for sure. I'm going for the Falcon. Not a fan of the Yoda, but that's okay. That's me. Just because I'm not a fan of the Yoda doesn't mean you're not. But I'm definitely going for the Falcon. I'm going to pass on the Yoda. I actually prefer Grogu over the Yoda, to be very quite honest. But yeah, hey, I hope you get it, man. 5,000 is usually the minimum, I believe. Oh, well, I'm probably going to do more than 5,000. Yes, again, not financial advice right there. Bones, yeah, I have a lot of points. Haven't used them in a long time. Might do a minimum as well, just in case. Wow, you rich. Yeah, in points, right? Anyways, it is what it is. So, but yeah, so that's what's going on with me. And oh yeah, you guys can see it right there. Hello, everybody. That's what's happening with me. Alonzi. All right, where was I? I was right here. All right. Yeah, so that's what's going on with Star Wars. Let me know down below if you guys are going with Star Wars. Wow, I've been on stream for an hour and a half already. I haven't even noticed. What's up, big bro? I decided to be you today in the afternoon. Now I wanted to talk about candy. Nobody was talking about it on YouTube, so I'll take a crack at it. Good to see you, brother. Mr. TBB, yes, guys, check him out in the mornings. The TRU Drop Show. This man has been holding it down every morning here at the TRU Media channel, and shout out to him. Did you see the full article of Star Wars? No, I know people are asking me to break down Star Wars. I literally came on to really talk about candy, and I'm just kind of going through the cliff notes. But is that something you guys want me to talk about? My latest tweet has a link to the full article. All right. You know, let's go look at it. We'll take a look at it. Let's see. Rob Cooks. What is your name on? I know I'm friends with you, right, Rob? Yeah, here we are. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Rob Cooks. Oh, here's the. Is that the link? Star Wars campaign details. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Now, guys, please don't ask me to read because I read that long article already, and I'm running out of air here. Ooh, look at that. That looks great. All right. Well, we'll let this play while this goes on right there. But tap to power the engines on and off. Okay, so yeah, I've done all this in 3D, and you can do all that. And that's what's so cool about this collectible, though, guys. It's like you can do so much with it. In fact, dare I say, besides the Imperial Walker, this is the only other collectible with this much feature functionality with it, which is why I don't mind spending the 77 gems for it. I think it's worth it, guys. Now, when it comes to quality, once again, I get it. I understand. There are people that want things made a specific way because they want it to be accurate. I completely understand. And, I feel it. But for me, as just a geek, and I told you guys, it's that cool factor, right? I can imagine me blowing this thing up in a cafeteria and just geeking out and dorking out with a bunch of IT guys and getting them into VV. So just saying, this is cool right here. That's pretty rad. You know what I like about what they've done here is they've proven that they can make holographic collectibles. And I hope VV doesn't stop at just the Falcon. Like, guys, you could make so much different collectibles in this holographic form, right? It'd be really cool. Like, you have a collectible where it interacts with a holo pad. like say you had the Luke Skywalker, and you put them both together, like maybe a snap function, and Luke throws the little disc on the ground, and then this hologram pops up, right? And then you got like this product right here. But like, I can see you guys putting like X-wings on this type of thing, or you know, a Death Star, or you could even put Leia. You know, the message of Leia. That would be rad, right? So I don't know. Yeah, the soccer ball looks really cool. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's another thing. I might actually go for the soccer ball in the aftermarket, depending. So all right. So let's take a look and see what's going on here, right here. So this releases on May 2026. All right. You get the Millennium Falcon, and looks like the diorama is the Hangar Bay 327. Like I said, guys, I don't want to read a bunch because I talked a bunch already. So I'm just going to skim through this. Ooh, okay. Let's take a look at Yoda right here. Hey, shout out to Mr. Falcon with all the beautiful UK background. I love how lush it looks, right? Like, at least it's not so like an office building or anything like that. Like, he's literally got some cool backdrop, so it's really cool. Yeah. What do you guys think about Yoda? You guys like him? It's cool. He's got his eyes shut. Is he interactive? Do you guys know? Is that like a different pose? Oh, the Force Ghost looks so cool. Oh, hey, thank you, Rob. That is okay. The T-47. All right. The T-40s. Okay, yeah. The T-47. Yo, the T-47. Wow, that's cool, man. All right. You got me. This is cool. The T-47. Wait. What? 80 special editions? Wait. I gotta see that. Why is it not clicking? Why am I not able to click this? All right. Well, anyway, that's cool. That's the and more, right? Start your VV collection today. What's you guys' thoughts about the Scout Troopers and Stormtroopers? You guys got trooper fatigue, or hey, we can always have more troopers? I think the Edo Stormtrooper is pretty rad. You know, he's got like that Green Arrow vibe right here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's neat. I didn't notice this. That's really cool. They actually put the collector's comments here. Very smart, BB. I like that. All right, BB-8. Here you go, comic guy, basketball. Cool. Look, he even flicks his flame at you. Hinano, go for Yoda. We will pull the lever to you know, I don't like the Yoda. I prefer the poster, to be very quite honest. Yeah, you know, I want to like the Yoda. I was never a Yoda fan, guys. You know, no offense to Yoda. Yoda's cool, you know. And I know if you ask Arcade, the Yoda on VV is probably better looking than one on Digitoys. You know, I get it. Not everybody likes the chibi style. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the Yoda. But I am a fan of that Falcon. And I got to be honest, I am really digging the T-47. But I just want to know what's going on here. And like, I could do more reading here. I don't like seeing 80 special editions. I hope there are 80 special editions on top of maybe 1,000 of these, because I wouldn't mind having one of these. So let's go. Mean to Yoda you are. What are you talking about? I own a poster and I own a bunch on Digitoys. I've given blood to both. Chill, brother. Chill. Anyways, yeah. So that's cool right there. Rob, did I miss anything? Rob Cooks, are you there, my friend? Did I miss anything else? That T-47 was something I didn't know we were getting. Comic books. Are they dropping comic books? Do we know? I don't know. Anyways, that's what's going on with that, guys. Super cool. Do or do, there is only buy. Yes, very true. Next question. We going for it? Let me know down below. Are we going for it? Let me know. Also, I told you guys we are going to be running a community-sponsored giveaway. And I wasn't lying. Type in hashtag sweet like candy. And yeah, we will get that going for you. Oh, you know what? Let me turn the music back. I turned that off, didn't I? Let me turn the music back on because we got to have some music in life, right? Let's go. All right. Yeah. Oh, move this to this right here. All right, really quick, and I will pull up the giveaway. Let me know down below how you guys been. What's new with you guys? We got Friday tomorrow. What you guys plans for the weekend? Shane, how have you been, brother? I have not heard from you in a very long time, brother. How you been? Let me know. I'm sure you're busy out there doing your filming. All right. Give me just a sec, guys. I'll pull up this giveaway for you guys. Saving my jemmies for Trek. Stop it, D. They're not giving us Star Trek. Even though I found out Eagle Eyes is a Star Trek fan. Is there enough of us out there to... Is there enough of us out there, TBB, to warrant a Star Trek drop? Let me know down below. That's a yes or no. Boycott BB. I don't know what's going on here, guys. My OpenC does not want to open. How silly is that? So, but anyways, keep entering it. I'm just trying to pull the image up. I might have to give something else away because I am unable to pull that image up, but that's okay. I'm going to give it one more shot to see what's going on. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened here, guys. I'm sorry. OpenSea's broken. So if you guys want FTs, you might want to go back to VB because it's broken. All right, back to what I was trying to do here. Okay, so instead, I do have a backup right here. So, and I know he's in the chat. Where is it? Where is it? Somewhere around here I have it. We have a community support giveaway from Kid Arcade. Shout out to Kid Arcade, because he gave us a bunch of NFTs a while back to give away to you guys. So we are going to be giving away a summer glass right here, Cyclops. Guys, enter hashtag, what did I put in there? Sweet like candy for a chance to win this Kid Arcade exclusive. And you don't make this no more, guys. And these are all just kind of like Kid Arcade inspired. So yeah, go ahead. Enter hashtag sweet like candy for this. I had another one, but I can't get my candy to open, so I don't know why. It's so silly. So I'll come back to that. Oh no, what did I do here? See, this is why I'm not good by myself. In fact, I just lost my comments. Give me just a second here. I have old man eyes and I messed this up really quick. All right, old man eyes. That's not how it works, silly. Let's see, okay. Sorry. Oh man, speak of the devil, there he is. Hi everyone. You missed the IG. Did I miss him? Here, let me go back. Oh, wait, hold on. You're not a Star Trek fan? I thought you were a Star Trek fan. You're okay. So Devin's a Star Trek. Okay. I love what Devin's doing. So if he's a Star Trek fan, then he is going to definitely make those assets look the way they should. The question is when they're coming, Eagle Eyes. Hey, by the way, good to see you, Eagle Eyes. Thanks for stopping by. Anyways, let me see here. Yeah, I was gonna give away a Batman-inspired NFT, but yeah, I'll give it away on the next one, guys. But these are good. He don't make these no more either, so I think there's only a finite amount of these. And shout out to him. He did a really good job. So I will run this at the end of the program, guys. And let me go back because there was something that I missed. Where is it? Gosh, this is what happens when I get out of. Where's Rob? Here we go. Rob Cooks. No, that's the one. Is that the right one? Oh shoot. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Where is it? He's talking about. What did I? He's talking about. Oh, IG-11. All right. IG-11. Now, guys, if you don't remember this bot is from The Mandalorian right here. And he was pretty cool. I believe it was it season 2 where they retrofitted the bot? Oh, so that's cool. So Grogu's behind him. Is Grogu going to be able to ride this guy? Is that what's happening right here? Is there going to be a snap function where Grogu gets to be in the backpack? That would be pretty badass if that's happening on the IG-11. That's cool. So obviously he's going to have some blaster motion, right? If you guys remember Mando. So, yeah. Kind of looks like a pepper salt shaker if you think about it, right? So who's going to go for IG-11, guys? I'm going to be honest. I prefer the soccer ball. But then again, I always did like BB-8. Although, if you think about it, in the first movie, how come he didn't get sand in all of his gears? Just saying. But anyways, that's another thing right here. What's up with the finger? He's giving us the finger, guys. What's happening here? Nah, this is cool right here. This is cool. But like, what was really cool, and I'm glad Rob Cook pointed this out, was the T-47 right here. The T-47 looks awesome. And I am wondering, I'm hoping that's not just 80 of these. Please tell me there's not just 80 of those. That would suck. It's a thumbs up. He can carry Grogu? He can carry Grogu? Really? Dude, that's cool. Yo, did you hear that, man? If that's what that means, I'm not gonna go and say anymore, but that is super cool right there, man. Let's go. BB-8 over Yoda. Sorry, comic guy. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. But definitely on the Falcon. The Falcon, my God, the Falcon is awesome. But this is me, right? I'm a spaceship guy. Like this is how nuts so cuckoo I am of a spaceship guy. I have them right in my hand. This is the Destiny from Stargate Universe, right? This is the B-56-2 from Stargate, right? Right here, I've got Serenity. Okay? That's how much of a spaceship guy I am, right? I've literally got Star Tours right here, right? So, big spaceship guy. I've got my big Enterprise there. I'm not going to take it down, but anyways, letting you guys know right there. Yoda is your grail? Well, then we know Eagle Eyes is going for Yoda right there. The question is, how many times you pull in that lever, Eagle Eyes? See, I'm debating. I don't know if I want to pull the lever twice on Millennium Falcon. So, like, here's a good example, right? Genesis Mint. I'm a believer in that, right? Especially now that you guys are on Collect Chain. So, Battlestar Galactica. I went for that horrible mint, but I have a Genesis Mint of the Galactica. Just like I have a Genesis Mint. I'm going to get a Genesis Mint on Falcon, hopefully. But stuff like that, right? Like, when it comes to, like, things that I like to collect, spaceships is a big thing. I have spaceships everywhere on this house. I own 85 Eagle Moss Star Trek collectibles. I've got a middle portion of my stairs. I got a 2-story house. The middle portion is just a shelf full of my Star Trek ships. So, big Star Trek fan. It's good to hear that Devin is as well. Can't wait. TBB, you break my heart. He's a heartbreaker, that one. But you still love him. You still love him. Fun under the sun. What's up, Fun? Good to see you. Will FM and Yoda do, or will Millennium Falcon and Yoda do an instant sellout? I'm going to say the Falcon, yeah. And you know what? A lot of people have been saying on CT that they love the Yoda. So I'm going to say yes. And here's the reason why I say this. Y'all sold out Mickey's and Friends. That's amazing. Okay? That's a lot of Mickey's and Friends. So if y'all can sell out Mickey's and Friends and solo leveling, dude. But hey, like I said, I don't do the drop shows, right? I'm in the comments. So I'm hoping at least I can get one. I'm just gonna say it like that, but it's very, very very interesting on the last couple drops that I've been noticing that Vivi's been happening. I've been noticing the trend level going up, and with the advertising they're doing now, if they advertise this Falcon to the right place, I can see Star Wars people coming in. So yeah, I think the Falcon's selling out. I think Yoda's selling out too, man. I think so. I just look at Mickey's and Friends, to be very honest. That's it. Eagle Eyes, what's your favorite Star Trek ship? Okay, so Enterprise, right? You guys have the Enterprise D. I'm a big fan of the big. We called it the Big D back then because it was so ugly, but it reminds us of our childhood. And so every time I look at that spaceship, it makes me teary-eyed. That's why when it came back to TV, so we have the Enterprise D, but I would love the Enterprise A. And when I mean A, the refit from the motion pictures, not the original one that from the original series. That one just looks terrible. So the Enterprise A from the motion, now Devin knows what I'm talking about, from the motion picture, Deep Space Nine, diorama of Deep Space Nine. I know I'd buy it. I know TBB would buy it. Deep Space Nine, the Defiant, the Defiant from Deep Space Nine. That's another pivotal ship. The Voyager, Star Trek Voyager. You're writing this down, right, Eagle Eyes? Anyways, you asked me my favorite ship, right? There's too many, but if we're talking about, you know, a handful that Star Trek fans love, Enterprise A from motion picture. You could even say Enterprise E from Picard's era as well, right? So A and E, Voyager. People will love Voyager. Deep Space Nine, the Defiant. Those are a handful. Bones, you better stop you're quiet, Bones. Bones, you know why I'm talking to you, Bones. I can't say why I'm talking to Bones, but Bones, you better say something. Anyway, so yeah, that's it right there. And I'll tell you right now, I'm a buyer on all of them. I am a buyer on every single of those ships. I don't care how much you price it. I'll buy it. Mark that to the bank. Let's go. IG-11 first appeared in Empire Strikes Back. It did? He's a bounty hunter? Okay, so I remember him from The Mandalorian. But see, this is why I'm a Star Trek fan, right? So, and for some reason, I'm still getting light in here. This is a problem with living in Hawaii, guys. You know where the light's coming from. Hold on real quick. What is going on? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. The pitfalls of living in Hawaii. You see, Mr. TBB, huh? You're not the only one with sun problems, okay? California is not the only place with sun problems, all right? Once in a while, we got them too. All right, sun's out of my eyes now. Let's go. Oh, we got fun under the sun. Eagle Eyes, noting it down, but those are all good guys ships. Okay, so you want some villains. All right, so Bird of Prey, Klingon Bird of Prey, the Borg Sphere. We've got Cardassian. We've got the Cardassian destroyer ships. You've got other Romulan warbirds as well, but basically, the Bird of Prey is something that people would love. A cloaked bird of prey. Let me be very specific. That Bird of Prey needs a cloak. The wings need to go up like a bird and come back down. Devin knows what I'm talking about. Transporter. A transporter. People would love a transporter. Or hey, you know, figures of Picard or Star Trek guys, that'd be cool too. But yeah, we're looking at villains. Who else? Man. See, the villain ones, you got the Andorians. An Andorian ship would be really cool. God, there's so many. Right now, I say Bird of Prey, Cardassians, Andorians, and there's a few other Romulan ships. I know David knows. But yeah, those to start. TBB, am I missing anything? Let me know. Or anybody else. Let's see. D, don't go to the light. Carol Ann. Oh, geez. Man, that is an old movie, Shane. I know that's not Star Trek, though. All right, yeah, she is a Trekkie. I've converted her, by the way. It's my fault she's a Trekkie. So, yeah, they cloaking capabilities are right down for the collectors. When Hill Valley diorama, where you do a snap where the freaking car hits the poles and the freaking. And now I know I'm asking way too much because, you know, I'm in communications, right? That's a lot to ask for animation, deving, and probably a huge file, right? To have a diorama that a lightning strikes and it hits a line and the car goes. That's asking a lot. I know that's asking a lot, but we can ask, right? That would be super cool. Fun under the sun. Would you say this is Yoda FA? This one actually looks like him. Honestly, you can say that. I remember, this is a touchy subject, because I remember when Digitoys dropped their Yoda, and I get it. That's a chibi style Yoda. So it's not like bona fide Yoda, like how, here, let's go to like Yoda right here, right? Where's Yoda? Like this would look more of like the movie accurate Yoda, right? So I get that, right? And then they had also the poster, and now we can say FE, FA. Those are labels on Vivi. If you really want to look at provenance, really look at which Yoda was the first on blockchain. Was it Digitoys or was it that poster, right? Well, one can argue it's that poster because it came before the chibi style. So it's really in the eyes of the beholder on what's popular in the end, right? So, but I understand, there's going to be a lot of, what's the word? Narratives around what's what. In the end, if you like it, you think it's FA, go for it. This is your guy's grail. This is Eagle Eye's grail. Go for what you like, right? If you believe it's going to be FA because of the popularity of Vivi and because, where the world collects will be collect chain, then this is a good piece to have in your collection for that day if it comes, right? Same if you're a Digitoys person and if that day comes there, or if you're in Pinnacle, because I think they dropped Yoda on there as well. Because I remember getting into a big argument about my Stormtrooper pin, right? Guys, first appearance of a Stormtrooper on a blockchain, because in the other projects, they don't have labels like FE and FA. It just drops. And you look at the provenance on, were they the first to actually release this as a digital collectible? But then again, the first Spider-Man NFT, I believe, dropped on, was it Wax, right? And if you go and Google it, it is not recognized as the first Spider-Man NFT. So popularity makes a difference. The first Spider-Man NFT is on Vivi. So it really is up to the eye of the beholder, and we're going to have to see where this lands. Now, Vivi is more popular when it comes to the trends right now for this kind of stuff. So I say go for it if you like it, man. It's a really good looking collectible. I'm just not a Yoda fan. That's it. Yeah. Let's see. Real Video Shane. That was IG88 in ES8. Oh, here we go. We got people now correcting each other on the robot. You see, this is me on Star Trek with other people, by the way. So this is why I dare not talk about Star Wars, because I'm the wrong person. So between a Mayo Elmon X baseball card and a VV dot, to me, so I bought a Mio, but I bought a Mio, but I mean, we've covered it. We've had D-Roy on the channel. We've already talked about utility and all the artists and the accumulating artists, because he's not done. So when it comes to the Mio, I've already bought one. Sign me up. I'm down. When it comes to the Elmon X baseball card, I'm into TCG. I think that Horst Wagner card is a must-have because that's the Mona Lisa card. I'm definitely going to go for that. Not financial advice. And the Falcon is just cool. It's cool. So I'm going for that because of the cool factor. And to be very quite honest, guys, I haven't gone for a lot of drops. I think the last Elmon X drop I went for was Vitruvian Man, right? I could have went for these other ones. Actually, that's not true. I wanted to go for the Vincent Van Gogh, but that's when we got hit with a flood and we had no power for a whole week. So I couldn't go for that. And I didn't have my wallet on my phone. I do everything on a specific PC with a specific VPN and all that stuff, right? So I was not able to go for that. But my approach is I've already bought a Mio. I've already allocated funds for the baseball card. And yeah, I don't care. I'm going to go for that Falcon. I'm going to go for one. And if by some chance I hit an SE, I might go for another one. We'll have to see. What's your approach, TBB? Let me know down below. Mayo will have continued. They just look so cool. In fact, you know what? I was going to share. Well, it's somewhere around here, but I've been manipulating my Mio. I can't wait to animate that thing. I got to ask D-Roy what's my do's and don'ts, because once I find out what the do's and don'ts are, watch my Mio come to life. And we're also going to have a company Mio as well, guys. We've discussed it amongst the team. we are going to have a TRU Media Mio. So look out for that. Going for Wagner. That's it. First Elmon X drop I've gone for. Not missing a chance. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes. Just Google the name and you guys will know exactly what we are talking about. Which IG is dropping? I thought it was IG-88. It is IG-11, my friend. 11. Go for all of them. Falcon, Wagner, Mayo. Whoo, look at this guy. Big spender. Let's go. I already printed my Mio. You have a 3D printer, dude? Really? Man, I got to go do that too. I need to hit up Evolve. Evolve, I'm going to call you later. I know you got a printer. And yes, we could buy one. We're not there yet, but co-producers and the ladies of the coin purse, maybe we should think about investing in a printer for the company. What do you mean? What's Mio, bro? Okay, you know I'm I've been on for like almost 2 hours, but what I'm gonna do me a favor. You're there. Can you drop the Aloha Friday link with D-Roy? That'll explain everything for him. Please do that for me, brother. Watch our Aloha Friday live stream. It's not long. It's like 45 minutes to an hour because that was the day we had back-to-back shows. And that'll explain everything. It'll explain you how to mint. It'll explain to you how to whitelist to get your Mayo. And if you whitelist now, I believe you'll be able to get a promo code to get in early because the public mint's coming soon. But yeah, essentially what the Mio is, it's kind of like a kid called Beast, but it's Suye. Suya and Nigella are doing the project, and it's basically mint your own, make your own. And it's like your own type of character, just like, in fact, let me show this. I have it here. This is it. Rise from the Shadows. I'm going to put this down below for you. Bones, a second there. There you go, Bones. Yeah, Rise from the Shadows. Learn more. What is a Mio? I'm going to read now, Bones. Mint your own, make your own. It is a collection of 777 made by Suye Mios. The unique digital collectible. 111 are being reserved as an extra in our gallery wallet and are being created in collaboration with world-renowned artists. Each Mio is designed to be 3D printed. The print is the OG Mio print that can be adjusted by yourself. We are bridging the gap between digital ownership and physical art. Minting on Ethereum is just the beginning. Later this year, every ETH minter will also be able to mint a complimentary Mio on Bitcoin ordinals, making Mio a true multi-chain collectible. Community first, 3D printable figures, world-renowned artists, and RWA meetups. And guys, let me show you the artist Bones. These are all the artists that are collaborating right now. And Bones, if you mint one of these, you get an ordinal counterpart to this as well. So you have an ordinal Mio as well. So you're basically getting two for the price of one, and a lot of collaborations with these artists, and more coming. And what was the more coming was I saw Pudgy Penguins here, Bones. So, yeah, I think you might want to take a look at this. Not financial advice. D, I feel like I'm giving financial advice today. That's not good. Anyway. But that's what's going on with this. Shout out to D-Roy and Nigella. Two awesome, cool people. And I'm looking to support and see where they go because they're like an unruggable couple right here. And I've already gotten more than enough utility out of my London Police Genesis key, right? Did I say that right? Genesis key. All right, I'm going to have to get out of here soon. I'm almost at 2 hours, guys. Bro, how do you do this? Anyway, all right, guys, so that's that right there. And I wanted to show off mine right here. Mio Rise from the Shadows, number 203D. You're supposed to mint yours. Don't forget. As well as we got to mint the company one. And also, because we're thinking about company stuff, it'd be really cool to have a company back cowl, since this was a candy stream we were talking about. But we talked about everybody on this stream, by the way. So, yeah. That would be really cool too to have a company back call. So, but anyways, I'm just talking out here loud. But shout out to the Mio project, and we might be getting another person in soon. Oh snap! Okay, well I'm gonna mint. Look at that. We got another brother on board. Take mine, $20. Stop it. Stop it. You gonna sell this one for $20? Oh, he's talking about the cowl. He's talking about the cowl. No, dude. Look, if you're really gonna do that, I really would like for you to bless someone that doesn't have one. You know what I mean? It's someone that I know will not turn around and take your $20 cowl and flip it, because that's what people are gonna do, comic guy, because they're not worth $20. I know you're disgruntled, but they're not worth $20. So I just don't want to see that happen to you, where I know you spent money on that thing only for you to lose out. So if you're really gonna sell that for $20, comic, sell it to someone that I know will keep it. Just saying. Love you, brother. Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, guys, I haven't forgotten about this as well. Let's see who's entered the giveaway. All right, cool. We've got some people in there. I'm going to run that very shortly for you guys. Shout out to Kid Arcade for supporting the stream today, guys. And lastly, guys, I want to just... I just want to show you guys episode 3 of the Fangirls. Now, guys, you guys haven't yet. This is a new series that stars my wife and Raven. And what we've done is we've decided to incorporate our Web3 family in here. We've had O'Milly on the cartoon. We've had Osmond Collects. We've had Sloppy. We've had Saloni. We've had Metabeast. We've got 2 other individuals joining us in the next episode as well. And I'm also going to be reaching out to some other community members that I think will fit the bill. And this is basically a story that I've written around my wife and Raven, for them being superheroes in a world where a lot of our Web3 VV fam exist as other heroes or villains. So this is really cool. In episode 3, there's a battle between myself and also Osmond Collect 63. So I am the tech support guy. I'm the man in the van. So guys, I call myself the man in the van, and no, it's not that man in the van, O'Milly. If you guys ever watched the movie True Lies, you guys watched Tom Arnold. He was the guy in the support van, so he never ever got to go anywhere, right? He was always the guy watching everyone, all the spies do all the spy cool stuff, and he's in the van, stuck in the van, making sure that the ship stays afloat. That's me at TRU Media. I'm the man in the van. And I pretty much make sure everything doesn't fall apart and we don't sink to the bottom of the ocean. And so that's why I call myself that. And so in the Fangirls, I decided to epitomize myself as a tech support person. But basically, in this world, when the Fangirls need help, they call tech support. And really, the tech support are a bunch of agents that work for the Fangirls, and they're the Fangirls backup. So whenever you see a tech support van stop by, you're pretty much going to see someone that's going to come and kick some ass. So in this episode, Osmond Collect shows up to the wormhole because if you guys watched in episode 2, Saloni is this powerful Omega level villain / anti-hero. She's an anti-hero because I have plans for Saloni. And she opens up a massive portal where this evil armada of dinosaurs are coming. Yes, dinosaurs, people, are coming to invade the Fangirl universe, led by Metabeast. And that's why they're dinosaurs, because if you guys know who Metabeast is, he has that crazy mind where he would unleash dinosaurs to attack a city. So trust me, I've got a really cool plan for what's going on with this cartoon. But anyways, I've been enjoying making this, and I can't wait to collaborate with a bunch of other creators and community members about this and to immortalize them as a character. So guys, I have some mock-ups right here. This is few sneak peeks of episode 4, and this is Get to the Chaos Mercenary Services. So that's Osmond Collect's Mercenary Services. Osmond Collect shows up at the wormhole because he is ready to greet the armada to come through, but the Fangirls and tech support are there to stop them. And so right here we have the tech support girls. They're back at it, and they are invading the massive mech that is protecting the wormhole. And this right here is a chaos bot. Yes, Osmond Collects has a bunch of androids at his disposal, and if you guys remember, what were they called? Comic Guy. I'm having a brain fart here. What was Darkseid's minions called? But basically, these guys are they're inspired by that, Darkseid's minions. So these are chaos bots, and they're basically little android bots with propellers, and they fly in on helicopters, and they're here to help Oz as well, right? So these are Oz's foot soldiers, and they have not made it yet into not Darksiders. They were, I forget what they're called, and I should know what they are. I'm a DC fan, and it's just slipping me right now. But anyway, there you go, Parademons. Thank you, sir. Parademons. Yes. So this is Osmond Collect's version of a Parademon, and they're chaos bots. So yeah, so you'll see some chaos bots coming, and so my inspiration behind these chaos bots is they're gonna act like the Predator. If you notice, right, you've got like little guns, right? So he's got missile launchers on one side, and on the right side is a laser, and you're gonna see this laser. You're gonna see a bunch of like red lasers coming out of the shadow. It's really cool, guys. I don't want to spoil it, but when these chaos bots show up, it's gonna remind you of Predator. So, or at least that's the idea. I haven't fully rigged this and produced it yet, but that's what I have in my storyboards. How I make these is I write a script, and then I create vision boards and storyboards, so I have an idea of what scenes will look like, and then I make scenes. And if Video Shane, he's in the chat, he knows exactly what I mean. He actually films real scenes with real people. I create scenes with AI, and he must film like 100 takes. But with AI, I film, or I generate 100 scenes, and then I go through each one, guys, and I pick the right one that I want to deal with, and then I go from that. Everything that I make is edited. I use AI to create the scenes. AI doesn't edit nothing. This guy edits everything. So everything you see when I make a production is all from myself. So yeah, episode 3 of Fangirls. They're battling a giant mech right here. And we got some chaos spots. Now, I am working on one other thing, guys, because, and then right here, tech support. So yes, this is me within the suit. So my van, so this is like an Iron Man type of thing, right? Where basically the van now becomes me. And so really I'm in the head, right, of my little mech right here. And he is a small mech. So you're going to see me battle against the big mech as well, because I really wanted to show that, I'm a really smaller mechanism versus the bigger one, right? So yes, this is a scene that you will see. This is one of my my storyboards as well. But yeah, so basically it's a sneak peek of episode 4 of Fangirls. We've got the Fangirls actually battling the giant mech. We've got the chaos bots, and then you're gonna see the full suit of tech support. And so I want you to understand something about my tech support van. It's like the TARDIS. So in the back of the van, and we will have a tour of the tech support van. When we open up the back of the van, it's bigger on the inside. So just know that, like, that van is very utilitarian. So like, let's just say I show up in the van, right? And you're stuck somewhere. You're going to be glad I showed up in that van because it's bigger on the inside. And we'll leave it at that. So one more thing I want everyone to know. I know a lot of you guys, most of you guys like our AI content just because I look at the numbers on certain platforms that people watch it on. We are moving a lot of the content to animation. I know, like Rider and Lost Tides, I was trying to go for that movie feel. They're going to get moved to animation. And it's not because I can't do it. I can't continue to do what I'm doing. It's safer for us because YouTube's getting kind of crazy with AI generations. And so a lot of, and it's because now a lot of people are being fooled by AI, right? And obviously my stuff that I generate, there's a little bit of that AI hallucinations in the background, and it's mainly because I don't use Chinese models like Dance or nothing like that. So you'll always know that my productions will have a little bit of AI. That's why I call us the CW of the space. We're not Paramount yet, but we will be. Mark my words. So yeah, you can tell, but it was communicated to me by legal authorities that it would be best if maybe we move, like, not everything, but some of our program to animation. So having said that, here's a preview of one of the shows moving to animation. Now, if you guys know who this is, she ran with this guy. And so the writer is now moving to animation. And I got to tell you this, moving the writer to animation is a smart move because I can do way more with animation. I can probably produce way more and get way more into the action and the meat and potatoes of things with animation than I can with the real stuff. It takes me 20 times longer for the real stuff because AI has just so much hallucinations out there. But with animation, it's a lot easier. So the writer is moving to animation, and I can't wait to show you guys what I've been cooking up. I've already gotten halfway through episode 4. And for the people watching, because there's not a lot of people watching, we are going to do a time jump to 5 years into the future. So when we come back to these two, and if you guys have been following the writer, this is Jake and Lisa. It's going to be 5 years later after the alien invasion. So stay tuned for that, guys. But you know what? I've yapped way too much. So let's have a recap of what we covered so far, and then we're going to get out of here. All right. So, let's see. Where is it? I really wish I was more organized. All right, we've covered Candy Digital. We talked about Tad's tweet. We talked about Candy NFTs moving to Solana. We talked about speculation that maybe we could burn our cows and perhaps maybe get something cool out of that. We talked about maybe $20 cows. Hopefully I never see that, but we talked about that too. And we talked about the future of the project and where they're going. We talked about Metaplex, which is basically, excuse me, the new open source toolkit for Solana, and what Candy's going to be doing over there. We also talked about Fanable, and also the assets that they've dropped over there. Fanable recently are now supplying One Piece cards, and they sold out of 2 of their kiosks last night. I watched $28,000 get spent in a matter of 5 minutes. So shout out to Fanable for selling out both of their kiosks today. And I'm sorry, Slops. That fire kiosk sold out. There's only 18 left out of 60. It sold out. So shout out to them right there. The RWA market is on a tear right now because you got the likes of ABC News talking about TCG. ABC News has 18.1 million followers. You got Bloomberg, and I still have a Bloomberg terminal, guys. They got 10 million followers right here. They're talking about TCG. TCG market's on fire. And Eagle Eyes, if you're still here, I would really love to see a TCG thing come out of Vivi. I think it'd be really cool, especially if you guys could like somehow TCG the collectibles. That would be awesome. You know what I mean? Or pair a collectible with a trading card, right? Encapsulate them. Anyway, too much? That'd be cool. That would be really cool right there. And then we talked about the amount that's been graded in the past month to the past week to just yesterday. It's on fire. Unbelievable, guys. So we talked about that. We also talked about Vivi and what's going on with Vivi right here. Shout out to Rob Cooks for pointing out the blog article right here, guys. And also go check him out, guys. If you guys can, this is my guy right here. Let me go copy his link. Copy link. This is Rob Cook's link, guys. If you guys are starting your collecting journey or you want to buy anything, use my man's link right here. And if you haven't yet, give this guy a follow right here. He's doing some really awesome stuff right here. There's his link in the chat, guys. We'll help him out. But also, guys, we talked about Vivi right here. We talked about Star Wars month and this beautiful, beautiful looking spaceship from a guy that loves spaceships, by the way. Not necessarily lines, but spaceships. This is awesome. And all the fire that they're dropping as well. And I think I played this. You guys must be getting tired of this one song. We're going to go to some soul music because I want to do old school now. Yeah, so anyway, so we talked about the Millennium Falcon. Looks like they got the hangar going on. Let's go. We talked about Yoda. That's a grail for some people. Also, shout out to Rob Cooks for pointing out that the T-47 is also dropping because I had no idea that was happening. Let's go. We also got a bunch of the Scout Troopers. And I gotta say, if the Edo Stormtrooper right here is going for a cheap price, I'll pick this up in the market because I'm a big fan of archery stuff. You know, I like Robin Hood, Green Arrow, and all that. So that's really cool. And yeah, I don't know why I don't own a Rambo. Now that I think about it, it's arcade with the rainbow thing, man. I remember that one stream you did Rambo rainbow thing, and it just threw me off. But yeah, The Edo Stormtrooper looks cool. Oh, but wait a minute. There's only 50 editions of this. Okay, that is nonsensical right here. See, Hinato's not reading. There's no way I'm going to get this. So pass. But if you get this, anyone get this, it's a cool looking collectible nonetheless. And then we talked about the IG-11. Shout out to Eagle Eyes for pointing that out. And it looks like this little guy's going to be able to like chill out with him right there. So that's cool. Shout out to the soccer ball. I'm definitely going to pick this up in the aftermarket. He's got his flames flicking us off right there. And then, yeah, that's it right there. Star Wars week. And I got to tell you, or Star Wars month, this guy's happy. I know he is. What's up, Omi-Wan? I've been waiting for the Falcon to drop, and I can't wait to get one. Hey, Omi-Wan, now that you're here, because I know you've been waiting, because Omi-Wan was in my last Beast movie. Omi-Wan, so, and I don't know if Meta Beast has talked to you. I've begun to blend the Beast movie with the Fangirls. And so, long story short, Meta Beast is attacking the Fangirl world. And so we're going to have a cross collaboration between Web3 people, and you're going to see some beasts show up as well. Would you like your beast to show up in the Fangirls universe, or would you want to show up as a regular human being? Let me know. DM me. All right. Because he's already in the Beast movie, guys. So, yeah, shout out to Omi-Wan. And then also, shout out to Code Chillin. He's going to be in the Beast movie, but Code Chillin may actually show up now in the Fangirl universe as well. That's the thing about me. If you guys are not paying attention, I'm building a universe here. If you go and watch Lost Tides, Rider, Fangirls, and then my favorite, Neon Saber, they're all connected. These worlds are all connected. And it takes a while to write a connection between one story and the other. So hopefully this doesn't blow up in my face. Obi-Wan, I would love to see my beast cross. Okay, let's go. Yes, all right, cool. So Obi-Wan, you're rolling with Agent Legend. Agent Legend and Obi-Wan. So Obi-Wan, his beast is kind of like, so in the Beast movie, my beast is called Agent Legend. I'm a agent for like the Beast Hood. And I have to stop Meta Beast because Meta Beast is a very, very naughty beast. And so Obi-Wan is my Q. He is my gadget beast. So he's my tech support, guys. So Obi-Wan shows up whenever I need help, or I'm pretty much beaten up, because if you go watch the last episode, Meta Beast kicked my butt and Obi-Wan had to rescue me. So Obi-Wan is always that tech support guy who's going to show up. So Obi-Wan, I've got an idea on how we're going to make it to the Fangirl episode, and I think you'll love it. And yeah, but the beasts are not going to show up till the very end. And Meta Beast, I know you've been waiting. You will be very happy at where your character is going to go. Just be patient, guys. It takes a while to build a universe, so I'm working on it. But anyway, let's get to the giveaway, guys. Oh, anyways, see, tangent. We talked about Vivi. We talked about the Mios that are dropping. Oh, here we go. Yeah, right there. More of the Mios right there. That's mine. And yeah, I think that's it. And then we talked about Fangirls and what's happening with that, guys. So let's get to the giveaway right here. Let me get this up. And then we'll get out of here, guys. And shout out to everybody that was tuning in. Like I said, I just decided to go live. It's been a while since I went on a solo run. Usually you see TVB up here. And normally you see me on Aloha Friday, guys. Honestly, I'm just so busy. You know, like we used to stream on Tuesday nights, but I got so busy I couldn't even do those. So we're gonna try to do some Tuesday streams again, yeah, more to come with that though. I'm trying to get more time back. But giveaway tools away. If you guys want a chance to win Kid Arcade art piece that he no longer makes anymore, that are finite and you'll never get them again, enter hashtag sweet like candy in the chats below. Give you guys one more minute. And thanks guys for coming by. I'm gonna drink my trusty Amazon here. All right, guys, real quick. Let me pull this up. Give me just a second here while I pull something up. All right. Guys, also tune in tomorrow as Dee's gonna have a community hangout. And yeah, I'll probably be there a little bit late. So she'll be just chilling by herself. So if you guys want to hang out with Dee, you guys already know how Aloha Friday works out. It's like way different types of topics. They talk about anything from food to collectibles to anything, guys. It's a community hangout. You know how Dee likes to roll her ship right there. And usually people, see, this is the thing. People always usually show up for D. So I'm not worried about her. But guys, if you guys want to just have a chill conversation, go check her out. She's just having it tomorrow. And then really quick, because I know I had it here somewhere. And I wish I was more organized. Organize. Right here. Here it is. Check out also the biggest bro who's going to be covering the last Airbender drop on Saturday. And shout out to the biggest bro. You know, he came back from his trip and he was like, hey, I want to run the TRU Drop show. I'm like, okay. Yeah, every time they do a drop, I'm like, whoa, okay. And he's been covering every drop. Now, I noticed he takes one day off the weekend, but I want to give credit where credit's due because the man wakes up, puts on the suit, does it every day. And he doesn't do it for anyone but himself, by the way, and TRU Media. You know what I mean? He's not sponsored or supported. And I'm pretty sure he could probably go and reach out to On My Way and probably get a supported giveaway. But this is his thing. He wants to do it the way he did it. I'm 1,000% behind him. Sorry, Sunday, not Saturday. Sunday. Thank you, sir. Lord's work once again. Sunday, guys. So you guys want to do church with Big Bro, head over there on Sundays. And shout out to him. I love the show. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, the #1 fan, and this is the superstar moment right here. My daughter, we called her, she was just called the kid, right? She loves Superstar Money, the whole punching thing, right? And so whenever I watch VV content, my daughter would sit there with me and not care about any of the VV content, but just care about the two individuals talking. So now my son, he watches TBB whenever I get up, right? And usually this is the witching hour, so it's like, and he'll sit there and watch him. Blows my mind. Like, my son doesn't sit. He is an animal. He's a monster. He's gonna tear everything apart, but he'll only watch two things: the content I create, like Lost Ties or Fangirls, he'll sit, or the biggest bro. So, bro, when you come and visit, you're gonna babysit him. Because for some reason you got some mythical spell on the boy, and he loves you, bro. And so that makes me very happy, guys, because another one of my kids has a fan in this kind of content creator thing. So the Superstars was my daughter's favorite, and TBB is my son's favorite. So shout out to TBB. No matter what happens, bro, you always have a #1 fan here at Hawaii. So let's go. All right, guys, back to the giveaway. Oh no, stupid me. Hold on, guys. I did a dummy here, but don't worry. It'll still work. Give me just a second. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when I run by myself. I screw everything up. It has been a long time. Almost there, everybody. Could you guys enter Sweet Like Candy again for me? I accidentally screwed up the giveaway tool and it erased everything. Could you guys do that for me again, please? That would be really awesome. I know you guys are still here. Please do that for me again, because there's only one person that the stupid tool picked up. And before there were like 4 or 5, and I don't know what happened. So please enter again, guys. I'm so sorry. You know, Rob Cooks, Beskar, all you guys, enter again. I don't want to screw anybody. I'm so sorry. And I'll I'll leave it there one more time. Let's see. It's great to see you, my friend, and I'm glad I caught you. Thank you. Thank you. It's a rarity that hey, look at that. DDS is here. What's up, my brother? It's good to see you guys. I got to meet DDS in Vegas. This guy is a top G right here. Not only did he pick us up and drop us off, shout out to you for being our Uber, as well as Agent 415, but this guy was just fun to hang out with. And no, guys, people were mistaking him for Guri. No, man, this guy is DDS right here. You guys need the chops to get fixed. This is the guy to fix your chops. Shout out to his cousin as well, because your cousin is hilarious AF, man. I had a great time with you guys. Enter the hashtag. Okay, perfect, guys. You've done it again. Thank you so much. We've got our guys back in, and we're gonna get this going. Rob Cooks, are you still here? I think you entered, and I forgot. Rob, all right, Rob. If by some chance you entered and you don't get pulled, reach out to me. I'll take care of you. All right, cool. BJ. That was his name. BJ. All right, here we go. All right, guys, for the Kid Arcade Light Parade exclusive that they don't make anymore, good luck, and may the juju be with you. Okay, Sweet Light Can. I'm going to run this again. So sorry. I'm so sorry. We're not going to take that. I just saw Rob Cooks. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to do this again. I got you, Rob. Got you. 5. Ha! Bones, did you enter? Bones, are you here? Enter again, Bones. Did Bones enter? Let me see. Come on, Bones. Where are the wings of Canada, my friend? I don't want to rug you, Bones. Did you enter? I'm looking at the top. All right, I'm going to go look and see if Bones entered before I run it. Because if he did and he's not here, I will reach out to him later. I should have ran a race. That's what I should have done. I should have ran a race. But I don't have the race on here, guys. That's only on Big Bro's computer and my wife's. Yeah, I don't think he entered, guys. So I think we're good. All right. Right on, Rob. I'm glad I got you. Hey, there he is. All right. We got you guys. All right. That makes me feel better. Now, that makes me feel better, but it may not make you guys feel better, because I'm going to be very quite honest right now. Bones has entered the chat, and Bones is the Juju ambassador. And so this guy, he only knows how to win. So good luck, everybody. Let's see who is going to walk away with the Kid Arcade Light Parade exclusive of Cyclops in a glass-inspired art. Kagars 31. Let's go, Kagars. Kagars 31. Reach out to me on X, on the TRU Media group, X, and we will facilitate the giveaways. Actually, D, you're better at that. So reach out. Actually, reach out to me. Send me your wallet, but we'll get it facilitated. Big congratulations to you. These hands are for you. I don't know if they're washed. I hope they are. Could be. Anyway, shout out to you, man. And thank you for coming by. I think if you've been here before, I haven't seen you, but it's always good to have new people in the chats. Let's go. There you are, brother. Let's go. Kagars. No, Kagars. TMD one and only. Yeah, no, Kagars. My wife is telling you to DM her, because if you DM her, you will not have a lag time on the response, because I'm really bad at it. Oh, yeah, guys, thank you, by the way. And shout out to you once again, Kagars. One more thing before I go. Let me go here. Let me go find Enter the Verse. Okay. Guys, if you could, follow me here. This is my personal account now. I decided to take the Enter the Verse account. I used to have a real Hinano account years back with 4,000 followers, but I lost that account last year because of, what did X tell me? Authenticity. They basically thought I was a bot, and I don't know what happened. And I've tried a year to fight with them. I've even brought our attorney into the mix, and there's no go. So I said, forget it. So I decided to just let go of my 4,000 followers account. It only took me 3 years, and I'm rebuilding. So whatever. So yeah, guys, if you could follow me right here on True Support, which is the Enter the Verse account, because the TRU Media account will be co-managed soon. And the reason why we're co-managing this, I don't even think the team knows this, but we are being watched by a very, very, very big sports facilitator. Because who says that you have to have clients just here in Web3? So there's a big force facilitator looking at us to see if maybe they want to use us for real life stuff, because they need a social media manager for their stuff. And I'll leave it at this. This sports facilitator. Oh, wait, hold on. By the way, I want to thank you guys for coming by to the stream. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. You know, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. And I really appreciate our supporters just for being here. I just want to thank you guys so much. And then also, do me a favor if you guys could. Why am I logged into D's account? That's strange. But anyway, go and check out the TRU Media YouTube, because I've cleaned it up. It's changed a little bit. It's all organized now. So here on the home page, guys, you can find everything. And when I mean everything, everything. At the very top, you'll know exactly what's streaming right now. You know exactly what's coming up. You can access the latest AI content, the latest stuff. And all of our shows are all here. You don't have to go through any of the tabs. They're all here. At least the latest 30 shows, because that's the most that you can put on a playlist, right? Shorts. You got End of the Verse and VV Cribs. Anything that's been and I believe this is the entire what do they call that? Volumes, I guess. You know, these are all the episodes, right? All the episodes of Future Watch, TRU Media Show, which is what we're on right now. And this show is going to get revamped soon as well, guys. The Severed Floor, the TRU Drop Show. And guys, they are updated daily. So, like, you know, Big Bro, which I'm pretty sure I updated, is on here. Yeah, there it is right there. So if you miss an episode, all you got to do is go to the homepage and just scroll right down here. The latest episodes are all here, and they start from left to right. Left to right. Sometimes up and to the right. Shout out to you, Tad. But yeah. So guys, let me know down below what you think about this. We're trying to make ourselves a little bit more organized, as well as, like I said, there is a big sports facilitator watching us. So let me know down below. Let me know how it looks. And then also we're going to be revamping our website soon. Yeah, the entire catalog is all here, brother. Every single thing right at the front page. So it makes it easy. You don't have to click anywhere. You just go straight to the YouTube channel, view channel, all there. Just scroll it right there. Not a problem. And like I said, we are going to be updating our website very soon. But anyways, guys, that's what's going on right here. Excuse me. And there was something else I was talking about. Shoot, it was oh yeah, the sports facilitator. Oh my gosh, guys, should I leave a little bit alpha D? Yeah, maybe I'll give you guys a little bit alpha, just because it's super cool, guys. So the sports facilitator, they're massive. They have big champions around here, and you know, they're worldwide, and they're basically, the acronym is, I think it's 3 letters.